Freak
Too much.
off.
So
Too
I
much.
got
Right.
to, so I
Hold on.
gotta be on. I gotta be on some Diddy shit.
Too
Really?
much loving where his booty hole explode. Now we miss out on the orgy.
You know what?
I mean,
Fuck.
That's how we missed out on the orgy. It's crazy.
Fuck.
I'm just saying it's important that we get together, man.
Yeah, I mean, you should did that shit. This shit.
Yeah, we woulda, coulda. It don't take nothing, and it don't take nothing for niggas to barbecue, bro.
I mean,
You get a few
you
glizzies, a burger,
A few
drink.
burgers, few dogs, few drinks. You know what I'm saying? It's like shit. Niggas ain't asking for kebabs and shit. Niggas ain't out there got jerk chicken on the grill.
I mean, that would be.
I mean, that'd be fire. You know, I ain't against it. But I'm just saying, like, Drew, if OG want to pull up and cook for the shindig, I'm with it.
OG ain't pulling up and cooking for nothing.
Fuck y'all niggas. I ain't cooking y'all grown ass nothing.
Yeah, nothing.
I'm just saying, man, we need one of them old folks that just own a grill.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm the oldest in the group, but I'm not a grill type of nigga.
So how you want to put on a barbecue when you're not no grill type of nigga?
Somebody got to be on the grill. I don't got enough fat right here.
You don't got enough arm fat.
I ain't got enough of this. You gotta have
the wrong time.
You gotta have a nice layer.
Turkey leg.
Oh yeah, the turkey leg.
Chicken wings,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
What bitches call that?
That's for cooking like food. That ain't just for grilling. You can not have enough arm fat. You can be king of the grill. Like,
I'm
come
saying,
on,
motherfucker that's used on the grill, they should be like, they have that extra layer of rolled over, like
Yeah,
it should be like.
I'll be on the grill like that though. I don't got the arm fat. You don't be getting on the grill. Why not?
Yeah, I don't trust you
That
on no fucking grill.
That was saying he's not fat enough to be on the grill.
Listen. You don't know. You don't know. Devin. You understand? Like, God rest my mother's soul, but
Yeah.
I had a single mother, and I'm the oldest.
Okay, what that mean?
Bitch, you got to get creative. You like if she ain't cook, if she was in a mood, she wasn't cooking. So who had to cook? That's why I just don't cook as much.
That don't make you a good cook. That means you survive, nigga.
I got references. You're lucky my wife is in the shower. I'm nasty on the grill. The grill is where I live.
You're a survivor, nigga. I respect that.
Nah, I'm gonna tell you too.
Look, and we at the ends of the earth. Hey, you got it, bro. I'm allow you to lead.
You got knocked the fuck out, man. Yeah, I'm in go mode. Go.
All right, guys, welcome to a new episode of the OSA Out of Shape All Stars podcast. As you can see, it's a fatal four-way. John's back, I'm back, Kev is not, but Mr. Reliable, Drew is here. Our host, Eddie Horchata, is in the building. Johnny Five, my mama called me Devin, so you can call me Devin. Episode brought to you by Culture Capsule, sponsored by Don's LLC. This is season 5, episode 34. Let's get into the episode now. This is one of those main points in sports where there's not much to talk about, but we do have a lot of like all-star festivities about to take place. So we're going to kick it off and start in the NBA. NBA has released their all-star starters.
Man, it would have been a great all-star game, but the format's trash.
So as we spoke about the format, it's going to be tournament style.
Give it a shot.
Tournament style with the winners of the rookie sophomore game also going to be a part of the All-Star Sunday. So go back and watch one of our other episodes and shit. We discussed it. It's trash. Tournament style. Random fucking kids going to be playing in the
That's the only thing that's the only thing I don't like about it is the rookies. It's the rookies versus sophomores, because the rookies versus sophomores is not all stars. Like that's the only shit that's trippy about it. But everything else, like, give it a chance. Maybe we'll be fly. Maybe.
Right.
Maybe
So in regards to the starter pool, because it's now the starter pool. It's not the East and West. It's the starter pool. So these are the players, the top players to possibly get picked by Shaq, Kenny,
and Shaq, Kenny, and
Kenny
Chuck.
and Chuck. So
yeah, I was gonna say, what's the lineup?
So
like?
the starters pool, the starter pool is Giannis Antetokounmpo, Jalen Brunson, Donovan Mitchell, Jason Tatum, and Karl Anthony Towns representing the East part of the starter pool. And in the Western part of the starter pool, you got Curry, KD, SGA, LeBron, and Nikola Jokic, the Joker.
Nikola Jokic.
For the starter pool. So again, these are the. So I have a question with this though. Like, you got the starter pool and you got the reserve pool, right? Or a bench pool.
They didn't announce the reserves yet.
Is it the reserves or is it gonna be the bench pool? Like, what are they gonna? Is it still gonna be reserve pool? Like, because it was the starters and the reserves. So would it be the reserve pool?
No,
I guess, yeah.
Okay, so when you're
so
when you're picking your team,
yes,
would you have to pick from the starter pool first before you pick from the reserve pool?
You see, that's just that.
I would imagine, like, who's getting, like, who, like, this isn't like a fantasy draft, right? It's not a fantasy football draft, right? Where you're like, I got my one, my two.
But so I would pick, I would pick LaMelo Ball before I pick Jalen Brunson.
Of course,
yeah, that's not nice.
In an all-star type of game, because they don't play defense. So this exhibition run and gun. So
I guess you're right, yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, because of how the all-star game is played, there's reserves that I would pick with logic. Prior.
So like I said, like, you're thinking like a fantasy basketball draft, like NBA, like fantasy basketball draft, where obviously, like, you get your guys, you fill your roles, like fill your spots. Oh, wait, let me get my sleeper. Let me do like that. Maybe I think the only issue that you run into that though is that, like, these starters gonna be tight if that kind of shit happens. You know what I'm saying?
If you get a starter, somebody in the starter,
that's what I mean.
Get picked late.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
It'd be like, what the fuck?
A starter could get picked last. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think.
Yeah, I don't know.
They're gonna right. So that's what I think. That's what they're gonna do.
You're messy.
But I'm just picking the team.
You out here just.
I wish they would, but they're not, because they're gonna do what Drew said. You're gonna pick from the starters first, then they're gonna give you the reserves, and then you're gonna pick from the reserves.
Right, exactly.
I believe so. Yeah.
But I think it's only what Devin thinks. If I'm putting my team together, if I'm Charles, Chuck, or Shaq, I'd be like, yo, my point. Okay, you got SGA and Steph Curry, cool. But I need a backup point. Damn, that go Darius Garland. That go LaMelo. Like, who says they might not be a better fit for the team I'm picking? Sorry, Jalen. Sorry, Giannis. I don't want to pick on Jalen. I don't want to pick on Jalen.
Like I said, I want points.
I'm just saying, like.
Jalen get points, though. Jalen get points.
But Jalen is not a score first type of guard like these other niggas are, where they chucking up points. Like LaMelo chucking that ball. LaMelo pulling up. Like, that's why I gave the example first of Jalen and LaMelo.
Well, actually, in the East, for starters, that's why you pick Donovan Mitchell.
That's true. Yeah, but again, I will pick. I'm pretty sure I'll pick Jason Tatum before. What's the other nigga from the from the Celtics? The other
Jalen Brown.
Jalen Brown before I pick Donovan Mitchell.
Jason Tatum. Yeah. Oh, okay.
Although he a reserve, I'm just saying there's a possibility if they do it the way I said. But, like, I think it'll be more of what you said, Drew, where it's like you pick from the starters first, and then you pick from the reserves after the fact. And then from there, after that, you will pick, I guess, from the winner of the rookie sophomore game. You'll pick your players from that, or they just spread them out?
The rookies, the sophomores and rookies is gonna be the.
Oh yeah, they're gonna compete. Yeah, they're gonna be that
the
team.
own team.
Right, because the winner of that tournament is gonna play against the All-Star tournament. Yes.
Yeah, the sophomores or rookies already is their own.
Yeah, their team gonna be put together already.
Yeah.
So that's coming up in 2 weeks, man. All-Star game is happening very soon. For the most part, I do enjoy the skills challenge. I enjoy the celebrity game.
I enjoy the 3-point shooting.
I enjoy the three-point contest. It's just the two highlights that's supposed to be the highlights of the night. Saturday night supposed to be the dunk contest. Is very underwhelming, and then the All-Star game has been underwhelming. So maybe the new style, maybe the new format will make it fun again.
You know what? Make it fun. People just need to play a little defense, bro. Just play a little defense.
Like they're not gonna play defense. You know that.
Nah, but that makes the shit not funny anymore. When they
remember how they used to do it in the 2000s? That first half, it was Harlem Globetrotters, right? KD, KG, Ivo, J Kidd. It was all highlights that first half. Second half, though, niggas was playing to win.
Right.
Niggas ain't playing to win no more. Niggas ain't playing that.
So if they could just give a little bit of that, you could do the fun shit in the first half, and then second half, buckle down and actually play some ball. But it's just not the NBA as we know it.
That's not how they do. That's not how they do.
Vince Carter number was retired for the Nets. Number 15 is now hanging in the rafters in Brooklyn. As we know, not only in Toronto, but Vince Carter was still that nigga. And when he went to New Jersey, one of the longest playing players. I think he played 19 years in the NBA.
I think he played like 20-something.
Yeah, I know it's up there with LeBron. The amount of years and shit. So VC again, a legend. I don't know if he was one of the top 75. Was he a part of the top 75? Vince Carter.
Let's see.
When they did the top 75.
Yeah, I remember. Is it? I'm not sure. I think so.
I can't remember if Vince Carter was a part of that. Vince Carter top 75 NBA. Was Vince Carter a part of the NBA top 75? No, he was not.
Damn.
Hakeem wasn't a part of the top 75 either, which is crazy.
Hakeem, no, he definitely has to be on there.
It said superstars like Vince Carter, Hakeem Olajuwon, and Tracy McGrady were cut out of the NBA 75th anniversary team.
Are you serious? Wow, Hakeem.
Maybe Hakeem has to be there.
I'm telling you, I'm looking at MGM, Bet MGM. It has the top players that was snubbed. They got Tony Parker, Dwight Howard, Chris Bosh, Paul Gasol, Klay Thompson, Vince Carter, Tracy McGrady.
Wow.
It says he was ranked 11th on the list.
Well, Bet MGM must be wrong then.
Yeah, it happens. It happens sometimes.
But yeah, Vince Carter's not on that list, man. Do y'all think Vince Carter is a top 75 player?
I mean, he don't
all time.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, who would you take off of that existing list? I guess
a few of them.
That's really the question.
I would take off Anthony Davis for Vince Carter.
That's fair.
I agree with
that. I'm not gonna argue.
That's fair. That is fair.
That's not a bad take.
Dwight Howard should be on top 75.
Dwight should definitely be on the top 75.
Did Dame Lillard make it top 75? I think he did. I was snatching.
Damien did make it.
Yeah, see, I was snatched.
Yeah,
I was snatched Dame.
Him off. I was snatched Dame off.
Yeah, Dame definitely should be there.
But yeah, Hakeem's on the list.
Okay.
I was like, that was definitely crazy if he wasn't on the list.
No, I bet MGM definitely got him not on the list, but they fucked up. But yeah, I would take Anthony Davis off. I would take all these old niggas off. I already told y'all about these black and white niggas.
Yeah, John Havlicek. Well, that's what you have on the top 50, bro. Like you already have the bid.
I ain't
John Havlicek and Bill Russell has to be on that shit.
Sam Jones, nigga, you don't. Ain't even a hooper name, Sam Jones.
Sam Jones was real.
Sam Jones on the Celtics ain't one on
Sam Jackson, nigga. That nigga's supposed to be acting.
Sam Jones was real back in the day. Just,
yeah, when you playing against the milkman. Fucking all these old ass
milkman versus milkman. You can't. Dang.
No, nigga. You black. That nigga's a milkman. You a brother. So you got a nigga out there versus the milkman. There's levels to this shit. But I'm just saying. Bill Walton
Jones got he's part of that Celtics team. We got 8 titles.
Deserved that.
Yeah, so all them niggas got a title. Anybody that played during that time, it was only 2 teams. Nigga, it was 2 teams. Like, if you make it, you get a title. Like, what the fuck? Like,
it wasn't 2 teams.
I felt like it was.
It's 2 fucking teams, man. So like everybody gets a ring.
It was 2 dominant teams.
Back then they was giving adults participation rings and shit. But just for even making it, nigga, the fact that you worked that 8-hour shift at the oil factory and then came and played basketball, we got to congratulate you for that. For working those cigar fields and shit for 16 hours and then making it time for this game, we gotta show you some love. Like,
yeah,
you working those tobacco fields out there and shit.
Stop it.
Black lungs and all. You got the black lung, and then you come and play ball. Hey, you're a different type of nigga and shit, man. So
I get you. I definitely get your point though. Like, but
I'm just saying, man.
Those were the legends back in the day. Those were the legends.
So like, it's like, yo, you got an old nigga, right? That's been at a job for 30 years. He skating by the niggas doing a bare minimum. But it's like, he's been here 30 years. I'm like, that nigga ain't did shit. He just been around. That's all it is. These niggas just been around.
Robert Horton?
Robert Horton should definitely be here before other niggas. Big shot.
Yeah. Shout out to my man Big Bob, man. Big Shot Bob.
Why you disrespecting Big Shot? Yeah.
He ain't a nigga that's around. He a nigga that matters.
He made all the winning plays for the Lakers.
No, I love him, but that's just just a fun nigga.
Yeah, he always said, look, Big Shot, Hall of Famer. Hall of Famer. If this nigga Sam Jones, nigga ain't even got a nickname. He just called Sam Jones. Nigga, your game didn't even award you a nickname. Like, damn, you.
I mean.
And white people always had a cool nickname for the niggas back then. Like,
yeah.
So like,
was Joe Jackson.
No, they came just because you was a nigga out there doing something. Oh, there go Sugar Sam. There go Sweet Sam.
Yeah.
There go Honeysuckle Sam. Like, they came up with something for a nigga out there. Bro, your game and those times don't even get you a nickname.
Let me correct myself. My bad. I said 8.
That's a good ass point.
10-time champion. I said 8. He's
10 times. The nigga don't even get a nickname. And they made sure they gave niggas a nickname because they didn't want to call you your name. So it's like
Magic Johnson.
So exactly. They
call the mailman Malone.
They had to.
They barely call him the mailman.
It's the
he had a name.
What is his nickname?
He's the shooter. That's his nickname, the shooter.
The shooter, Sam Jones. Get the fuck out of here, man.
But you got to think about it. In that era, there wasn't really he wasn't really shooting jump shots. You know what I'm trying to say? Like in that era, everything was like more
layup,
the basket.
Yeah.
Man, there was no 3-point line, so he was a shooter in that era.
What buddy say? The nigga that be with Chief Keef.
Oh, Lil Reese?
Yeah, Lil Reese. That shit trash. Shooter Sam Jones. Samuel Bernard
Damn,
Jones.
the shooter Jones.
Weak as shit, man. A lot of this. Look, I'm gonna make my top 75 because I'm tired of this weak ass shit. But shout out to Vince Carter. So, I said all this to say.
I'm saying, so the shooter, being known as a shooter in the streets on more weight than being a shooter in the NBA, that's crazy.
Oh, hell yeah, that's a fact. Because that shooter shit in the streets, man, so totally different. That
like,
shooter,
that's the shooter right there.
Shooter in the streets, man, watch that nigga. The shooter and the NBA, you being shooters, like, look at this nigga. And the streets is like, yo, look at that nigga. It's two different type of energies that come with shooters and the NBA versus today, especially in those times. Jimmy Butler, Drew, your man keep getting suspended, man. What's going on with Jimmy in Miami?
Well,
they don't like him, yo.
After we got off pod last week, you know, he came back from suspension.
Right.
He went back on suspension for 2 games for missing the flight.
Right.
They suspended him for 2 games. Now he comes back. At first they tell him he was not starting. They was go Hightower have him. He was coming off the bench. That would cause Jimmy Butler just to walk out of practice. And right now as what they say, he's suspended indefinitely. So, yo,
that's trader, man.
Yo, free agency. I mean, trade deadline can't get here any faster.
Yeah, when is the trade deadline?
It's February 6th.
Oh, that's right around the corner. That's next week.
Can't get here any faster because obviously the two sides is not doing. It's just not. And this is hard. Like, this is like Jimmy Butler going out. Like, remember when he left fucking Timberwolves and he took the B squad and beat the starters and said like that's crying and shit. And to say that's what I do to a basketball team. Yeah. I beat you fucking starters and he fucking stormed out and shit. Yeah, it's going out like that.
He took the maintenance team and said, "Yo, I got some extra shoes for y'all. Lace up. We about to play the starters." Because that's when Big Cat and Wiggins was there.
Yeah, they were.
He cooked them niggas and was talking shit. He called them all soft.
Yeah, he called them all soft and like y'all niggas don't work how I work.
Yeah, and they went up to upper management and told on them and shit, and he went in on court and bust their ass.
What a bunch of pussies, yo.
Bro said Jimmy Butler's about to do all this, and he's just gonna be stuck there. So we can pay.
Dev, you missed last week. We talked about potential landing spots for like some big names on the move.
Where you go do him?
Yeah, but you gotta understand, Jimmy Butler has an expiring contract, so
yeah,
he ain't gonna overprice themselves.
He's kind of has no leverage. No one's gonna trade for him because he might go sign somewhere else.
Yeah, so he could be a rental and then like deuces, and you know, traded 3 picks and 2 solid players.
Yeah,
let's get to this point, John.
That fucks your whole team up. So he's pretty much stopped.
Nobody is that the point? So you don't think he's going nowhere?
You know what else? The other aspect of it is Pat Riley. So you know what I'm trying to say? Pat Riley already has his reputation. So it's basically Jimmy Butler versus Pat Riley.
Yeah.
And I don't see Pat Riley budging.
I mean, but like,
unless they catch one of these teams with where y'all willing to do that? Oh yeah, take them.
Right.
No, they don't get that. You know, that chalk up the season.
But I'm saying this, John. You suspended the guy like 3 times though. This ain't a one-time suspension thing. They suspended him 3 times in like the matter of 10 days. They suspended.
Yeah, but you gotta understand because they suspended him. Don't be like, oh yeah, we're just gonna cut you. Go wherever you want to go. He still has.
We're gonna make you suffer.
Yeah, but either way, he still has value. So if I'm I'm running the team. I'm still trying to win. You don't want to play for me no more. I can't get a trade for you. It is what it is. You're just gonna.
Go right.
You just go
Because
right
at the
on.
worst case scenario, he's gonna lose money for every time he gets suspended or he don't
Right.
play. He's gonna lose money.
Nah, I believe just get. I mean, I won't say like you want to just get anybody from him, but like at least get something because this shit is just not working.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they tried, but teams is like, yeah, they probably try to lowball the Heat because they know the situation with his contract. Like,
Yeah.
we'll take him for the half a season, see what happens, see if we get some magic, but we ain't gonna give you shit. So it's like the Heat's in a
Point.
not in the best position to trade Jimmy Butler.
Yeah.
Even though he wants out, they're not in the best position. But they said the whole Phoenix thing. Bradley Beal got talent, but I'm not. Even though Jimmy Butler's older, I'm not trading Jimmy Butler for Bradley Beal straight up.
Especially with Bradley Beal being injury prone.
He's always like, he got a game and everything, but he's not. He don't be playing.
Well, I think like when if it's the injury, so I'll definitely win because Jimmy don't have a history of injuries the way Bradley Beal do. I think they are. I think Bradley Beal is a more potent scorer, but I think Jimmy gives you a little bit of both.
Yeah,
Both sides of the
I would
ball.
say Bradley Beal's the better scorer, but Jimmy's the overall all around better player
Yeah,
because
because
he
Jimmy
also plays both sides of the ball.
yeah, he plays both sides of the ball. But I was looking at ESPN earlier today, and as we get closer to trade deadline, they are saying like these are the most likely to happen on ESPNnews.com. Possible trades that could happen and the possible landing spots for these teams. So we spoke about Bradley Beal. There was talks about Miami and Phoenix doing the trade, but they're now saying that Bradley Beal could potentially be moving to the Bucks for Chris Middleton because you get both level of injuries proneness and you like scoring wise is similar. I think Chris Middleton give you a little bit more when he's healthy.
Bradley Beal gives a little more.
What I would say is Chris Middleton probably is the better defender, but Chris
that's what I'm
Middleton
saying.
never was on the team where like obviously he always played with Giannis.
Right.
So it's not like he was the Bradley Beal was on the Wizards where it was like he was
It was
averaging
insane.
30 a game.
And it was insane.
So so Chris Middleton may fit better playing alongside Devin Booker and Kevin Durant because when he
won't demand the ball the way.
Yeah, he gets his buckets with like in the flow of the game. It's not like give me the ball, I gotta get my buckets. Bradley Beal is a scorer, so.
But the thing about it for the Bucks,
went from a 1 to a 3 basically. If you you really think about it, he went from a number 1 option to the third option.
Yeah.
That's a big difference.
And he would still be the third option if he was to go to the Bucks.
I think it would be redundant because you had Devin Booker and you have Bradley Beal. You're gonna have Dame. You're gonna have Dame and you gonna have Bradley Beal.
What else I said? He may be the third option in Milwaukee, but Dame. Now he's not a pass first point guard, but Dame is still a point guard. So Bradley Beal played well with John Wall,
right?
And he played well with Russell Westbrook,
right? Both flasher type point guards.
So they got their buckets, but he was able to blend with them.
Yeah.
So maybe he could play with a Damian Lillard versus a Devin Booker and KD because they're not really.
Yeah, they're not point guards. Yeah, they're not.
So like Damian Lillard is a scoring point guard, but he plays positions. He's a point guard.
Yeah.
So I think that's what the Suns need is an actual point guard.
Yeah.
They could get their hands on like a person that plays point guard, but I don't know.
But they tried that. They tried
that. You know what Miami could do? You know what Miami could do? They really wanted to be petty. I don't know if Butler has no trade clause or anything.
He does. I don't think so.
I'll send them to the Pelicans. Try to get Allen. Brandon Ingram resign. Like, here,
Gee.
take Jimmy.
Oof.
Pelicans only got like 5 wins on the season. So,
And they're blowing up that team anyway.
so it's like, yeah, take him. Brandon Ingram got 1 year left. Well, he
Right.
has an expiring contract. So,
I'll definitely take Bi.
and I think Bi will be an instant fit with Miami.
Yeah.
I'll take Bi.
And he'll flourish in Miami, I think.
We talked last week when you guys weren't here about BI because we just went through like with the trade deadline coming up.
Yeah.
BI to the Spurs, right? Is that what we said, Drew?
Yes.
That's what we saw.
I saw that last week as well. Yeah, possibly going to the Spurs.
Yeah, and then we also said Zion to reunite with your other little fling you got
in
going
Charlotte.
on over there.
Yeah, in Charlotte.
With LaMelo and the Hornets.
Bro, that's Showtime Lakers shit right there.
That's just Dev's dream team.
That's my wet dream team.
Pause.
Yeah.
My wet dream team. Also updated, they got Jordan Clarkson potentially going to the Lakers and Magic. Or Magic. How do y'all feel
Lakers
about
has never traded Jordan Clarkson.
I mean,
core play. He's not part of like the young core, but he's definitely one of the younger players that kind of
had real potential. Had real potential at LA. He did. He showed.
He could have been.
Flashes.
He could have been the sixth man for LA because there was one time there was like Lakers had no bench, nobody on the bench that really killed.
Yeah,
Clarkson's been. That's what he's been. His whole MO.
Yeah,
scoring off the bench. Lakers really fumbled a lot. But I guess we could go
over the picks. We could go over the picks they did for that bubble chip. Like,
they didn't really fumble because
I don't count it. It didn't happen.
They got Anthony Davis. Like, I'm not really saying that's a fumble. Like, you got Anthony Davis.
Got the start. Yeah, but you're right. They got the bubble championship, so it's not a fumble. But look at all the players that are good. They brought back D'Angelo.
I mean,
they packed them again. Josh Hart is averaging almost 10 rebounds as a guard for the Knicks. Julius Randle ain't really gelling the best with Anthony Edwards, but he was a couple-time All-Star. You got Brandon Ingram, good player.
Yeah, Lonzo
he been hurt.
John, you're not listening. But who thought those players would end up being those players?
Everybody did though. Everybody
the people that drafted
they end up being
they drafted them for a reason.
Together though. They went off on their own teams
so they all had potential. We all, at least real basketball fans, saw all those guys' potential. And were upset when the Lakers did what they did because those guys look like the future, really look like a real future for the Lakers. That's what everybody upset about.
But you got Anthony Davis, so you got your future right there. It just so happens the motherfuckers got like a little health issues most of the damn time.
Yeah, I don't know.
Anthony Davis is the future.
Healthy.
When you really think about it, Anthony Davis is the future.
He's supposed to be. He definitely supposed to be.
How is he the future?
30s. Yeah,
he's fribble.
You know what I'm trying to say? His prime.
How old is Anthony Davis now? He's like, isn't he older than me? He's definitely not older than you. I know that.
No, he's not older than you.
I think
his body is
early 30s.
Yeah. Anthony Davis is 31, and he's turning 32 in March.
Damn.
And his body is 45.
It's 55.
It's 45. That's funny.
But also,
he got old man knees.
So what about Jordan Clarkson joining this young Orlando team?
To show up the bench, that's actually a nice pickup.
Yeah, show up to make a push in the East, got some real shooting power on the bench. Like I like this Orlando team. Like,
Orlando's nice. That's actually with France, Pablo Banchero.
Yeah.
He can definitely do something with it. He can definitely do something if he was to go on Orlando.
Also,
Orlando could make a push.
Yeah, Zach LaVine to the Nuggets.
Zach LaVine at this some
He
point.
looks
Zach,
like he looks like a Nugget.
Well, who would they
You
give
know,
up?
if there's somebody that looks like they
Uh,
should play there, it's
they
him.
talk about moving Michael Porter and a few more guys.
Yeah, it should. Michael Porter is 6'10", and he's a forward. I think it's Jamal Murray's a guard, and Russell Westbrook is having a
I mean,
good season.
A really good year with
Yeah.
Joker.
So it's like adding Zach LaVine's gonna kind
Zach
of mess
LaVine
with
running
that.
the running the 3, Aaron Gordon on the 4.
So then they're gonna get a little smaller. And they still have Jokic at the 5.
but they'll
They
be a little
still got
faster.
Aaron Gordon. They still got Aaron Gordon at the 4. They still got Joker at the 5. Put Zach at the 3. Like they
That's a
still.
good team.
Zach and Michael Porter is almost the same size. To be honest,
Yeah, like it ain't that much. Maybe like Michael Porter a little broader, but
a little brolic, yeah.
Yeah, a little bit more, but they pretty much the same frame. Like
Cool.
They're gonna bring like Lob City, like a version of Lob City back. Both of them dunking.
Michael Porter is 6'10". Zach LaVine like 6'5" at best.
Nah, he's not that short.
I don't think he's that short.
He's not that short.
And also,
yes, he is.
Y'all niggas are saying that short, like 6'5". 6'5" is short.
That's 6'5". He's 6'5". They got him 6'5".
They got him listed at 6'5".
Michael Porter's
That's really 6'4". Michael Porter is definitely not 6'10" though.
6'10". He's 6'10". Michael Porter 6'10".
You can't.
But also Michael Porter ain't a better scorer than Zach LaVine.
Zach LaVine is the better.
That's what I mean.
Yes, but I think in this case you keep the size and the player that fits.
John just don't want the Nuggets to be his Lakers in the West. That's
and
what.
They replace one light skin for another light skin. Like they still get their same percentage of light skin. John, is that what you worried about? You afraid you're gonna lose a light skin?
Nah.
They're gonna replace a light skin with another one. Don't worry. Don't worry, John.
He said we almost got rid of these niggas, man. Curry's done, man. They blew up that whole Golden State team.
Don't worry about it. All right. Also, Jeremy Grant possibly moving to the T-Wolves or the Kings. Leaving Portland. Portland trading him off.
The Kings don't make sense because they got DeMar DeRozan. But I do like the Minnesota. He will do.
But they got your boy that used to be on the Knicks.
I mean, they play different positions, 3 and 4.
Jeremy Grant ain't Jeremy Grant a 4?
No, Jeremy Grant's a 3.
Oh, I thought he was a 4.
Jeremy Grant's a 3.
Okay, so who's that?
Now, but he's a 3/4. In this era, he's a 3/4.
You can play him below.
Who plays a 3 right now for the T-Wolves?
McDaniels.
Yeah.
No, that's a 2. That's McDaniels there too.
No, Ant-Man's the 2.
Then who? Where?
Mike Conley's the 1. Ant-Man the 2. McDaniels the 3.
Okay, so I was right.
Randall the 4 and Gobert the 5.
Yeah.
All right, so take out McDaniels, put in more scoring with Jeremy Grant. Boom.
Okay. What about BI to the Lakers or the Kings?
I like
another player
like
that was a former Laker that
they want back.
Yeah. Former Lakers on the chopping block, but I don't know. But like Drew said, they got DeMar DeRozan, so it's like, why would they be adding Brandon Ingram to the mix?
Yeah, I don't know about a fit for the Kings, but Lakers coming back to LA.
Yo, you got your developed star back. Shit,
don't matter. They suck. Lakers suck. Don't matter.
I wish. No.
They're number 5 in the West. They ain't that bad.
And the regular season
got drafted. I felt like
you said it. You said it. Regular season, playoffs, a totally different season.
Oh my
2 different
God,
things.
We
all learned that the hard. Well, two of y'all learned that. 3 of you, technically, if you count DCAT, 3 of y'all learned that in the last couple of weeks.
Hard way.
Yeah, the hard way.
Hard way.
Look how mad he looks, bro. He won't even make eye contact with me no more.
Somebody else with a similar build as BI, Cam Johnson from the Nets, possibly moving to the Lakers or the Kings. Like, I think the argument is still the same for the Kings because it's like
another light skin.
You got DeMar, so why would you want Cam? But Cam could be a defensive two-way player for the Lakers? Cam Johnson.
Yeah, but
from the Nets.
Yeah, from the Nets.
Yeah,
I read the Nets want a first round pick for him, so if that's like the price, I don't think the Lakers will be in there.
Cam Johnson is a really good player, though. Y'all see what he be
Brooklyn.
see what he be doing on my fantasy team.
But no, it's crazy. He's the reason why I lost out on money, man. I had the Knicks money line. The Knicks was winning. I had a cash out option. And I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna ride it to the end. And he hit the fucking half court three to win the fucking game.
Yeah.
And lost. And I fucking lost my money.
Damn.
Oh man. That's when he was back on Phoenix.
Another person. It's a lot of Lakers Kings. Kyle Kuzma coming back. Another guy that left LA. Lakers bringing back Kyle Kuzma.
I like Kuzma, but I don't know. Like
Kyle Kuzma is a D-Lo type of player. He can't survive in LA. He's a clown, so like he's not fit for the Lakers. He's not serious enough to be a Laker. He like fucking what's the nigga the nigga that shot and missed? Be with Gilbert Arenas.
Nick Young.
Yeah. They all like Swaggy
Nick
P.
Young.
They all in that type of player where it's like got some skill, but they're not serious enough. And to be a Laker,
well,
you can't be as
Kuzma
goofy.
was supposed to get traded last year to Dallas, but he wasn't with it because what he said? He said some shit, but it's like he could have went from the Wizards to a better situation. He refused it, and it just came off like he's
like
one
a dumbass.
Him in Washington,
Yeah.
like fuck that.
Yeah. He got to play over in fucking in Dallas. It's like where versus
He
in
ain't
Washington.
getting as much shots.
Yeah, right. But I was about to say in Washington, he got the green light.
That was Kyle.
Kyle Kuzma. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, because he said he got his shots in fucking in Washington. I'll go to the Wizards, I'll become a third option.
Yeah, he wasn't willing to be a role player in Dallas.
Which is crazy, dude. Which is crazy, bro. Like, come on. That's fucking crazy. Take me to Dallas.
But that just shows what type way he cares about when it comes to his game. A possible move, Jonas Valanciunas to the Knicks.
They definitely need him. You got a big to go right beside Karl-Anthony Towns.
Yeah.
Karl-Anthony Towns to the 4.
Yeah, should I like that?
And Jonas is a solid big.
Yeah,
because what would we have to give up to?
Probably nothing really.
They're trying to do, because I heard about that trade. They're trying to do Precious Achiuwa and Mitchell Robinson.
Mitchell Robinson is injured all the fucking time. I don't even know who the fuck the other guy is.
Yeah,
Precious Achiuwa. That's our big that comes off the bench.
Yeah, get rid of him.
Yeah, I mean,
the ceiling is high for Mitchell Robinson because he is talented, but the nigga hurt all the time. Like
that's the thing. But yeah, I mean, like if that works, fuck it. There's an idiot born every day. Somebody's gonna take somebody. Yo, everybody takes a trade.
Take a bad trade too.
Yes, there are bad trades.
There will be like maybe 1 or 2 bad trades in the midst of all of this.
Some team is going to get over on some other team.
Also, there's been talk of Nikolai Vucevic from the Bulls possibly either being moved to
Vucevic?
Yeah, Vucevic. Possibly moved to either the Lakers, Warriors, or Suns.
Lakers, Warriors, Suns.
I read today they said the Warriors is the front runners if they trade him.
Yeah, I'm not a Suns fan anymore. John, you guys missed that part of the pod.
No, I heard you. I was watching. I was listening to you.
Okay.
Free flighter, son.
Yeah.
I mean, I only really did it to troll you.
You had your Devin Booker pom-poms out and shit for about like a good 2 years.
Devin Booker's my guy.
2 seasons.
What about
if John,
I also
if
was petitioning for him to come to New York.
Nikolai, do you think that makes them a playoff team? Adding him,
I think it'll help their chances.
It's a big body and a rim protector from.
And he could get you at least 18 a game.
You like big bodies
But
around
usually,
the rim?
but
Drew?
the way Biggs has always played with Curry, I look at like Andrew Bogut, I look at like David West, I look at Drew. They're not really there to put up buckets.
Fucking man. Yo,
David Lee was
how
cooking.
call me that nigga name?
But David Lee was also a big that can shoot from everywhere. He wasn't really in a like paint. You can move David Lee around.
That's the thing, but Vucevic could shoot.
Yeah, but they're gonna use Vucevic to rebound. They need somebody to play the post.
I'm pretty sure they're probably gonna use him in pick and pop situations and have him move around. Like if they get him, he's gonna get his shots.
You think so?
Kind of like a Brook Lopez.
I don't think Warriors play like that. Like with their bigs, their bigs is usually.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, they out of all the bigs that you named, David West was a little older. He still had an offensive game. He was older when he went to Golden State, but he still had an offensive game. But he was a solid, like he was good.
Yeah.
David
West had an offensive game.
I'm saying David West, David Lee, Draymond don't really got an offensive like.
Nah,
he'll get you assists. He may score a couple of times, but he don't really got an offensive
because
game.
The thing is, when
he'll shoot a three. It might go in.
Bogut don't, but Vucevic got an offensive game now.
Like and Vucevic is not like a facilitator. Draymond if Draymond was an actual scorer, if he could hit a three,
Draymond will flourish playing with Vucevic.
He would, because Draymond's a facilitator. He ain't got to deal with the biggest guy on the team no more. Although he'll still be that rah nigga on the team, but he won't have to physically deal with the biggest guy on the field. I'm on the court and shit. It'd be Vucevic dealing with it, and Draymond there to support, being a knack and shit, like on some Dennis Rodman type shit. But I don't know. That's what Golden State looking like. That's probably be the next landing spot for Vucevic. We will see what comes from it. We only got a week left before the trade deadline is over. Also, NBA related news. We just had the 5th anniversary of Kobe and Gigi Day. 126.
Yeah, that's crazy. They brought it up on the broadcast, the NFL game on Sunday. I was like, damn, I forgot about that.
So 126 is
that it was the same time, I meant.
Yeah, it was
5 years. This is crazy. We're halfway through this decade.
5 years. We lost the legend, Kobe Bryant, and his beautiful daughter, and those beautiful families that also was in that helicopter and shit. So, rest in peace to those that was lost that day. You will always be remembered. Kobe, we love you. I cried that day. And yeah, I remember that day. But other basketball news. Eddie, you've been hating on Undisputed, which is the Unrivaled, right? Unrivaled.
What's that?
The women's basketball league.
I don't care.
Tournament. Women's Big Three. Women Big Three.
Yeah. Okay.
A lot different. They play 4 quarters. Or best first to 60. That's how they play.
Or first to what?
60 points.
Oh, now, I thought you said 16. I'm like,
now what's funny though? Because you compare and contrast, right? 4 quarters, 15-minute quarters. NBA, that should be over in 1 quarter.
1 quarter, 100%.
60 points, 2 quarters the max.
They're not.
2 quarters the max. So I've been watching
I would say 1.5 quarter.
Because the games are Mondays, Saturdays, I think Fridays. Mondays, Friday, Saturday, something like that. Or Monday, Thursday, Saturday. But watching their games, to see them play 4 quarters to get to 60 points, it's kind of fun. It's kind of funny. But
are you betting the under like the whole time?
I mean, they got more defense in the WNBA.
But they are playing. They do play tough though, like because they're running full court. They playing full court 3-on-3. It's not half court like the Big Three. They don't have the extra 5-pointer, 4-pointers. They run in full court, 3-on-3. They really play a ball, and you should watch it. It's actually entertaining. It's entertaining.
How many?
And it
What's
goes fast.
the percentage of shots that go in? 32?
It's pretty good. They do a lot of layups. They don't really shoot.
Like 17?
Sabrina's there.
17%.
Brittany Griner's there. It's some good players there, man.
Caitlin Clark said bump everybody out with
Caitlin said,
skybox.
Caitlin said I ain't doing that shit, man.
I would tell in the skybox.
Nah, she's too busy in Taylor's box.
Yeah, we're definitely in her box. Also in WNBA, Aces made a trade sending the Kelsey Plum. You know, everybody knows Kelsey Plum. She's I don't know if they married or divorced now. They divorced, right?
No, they divorced.
They're divorced.
She got divorced
They
to
divorced.
Darren Waller.
Darren Waller.
And he had a whole album for her.
Had a whole album.
And then retired off the NFL.
She's been traded to.
You got it, man.
She got traded to the Los Angeles Sparks for Gold Mamba.
You said what, Drew?
Tom Brady was right.
What Tom Brady say?
Tom Brady was right about what?
Not caving into Giselle. Say you ain't gonna stop my career in football. See what Darren Waller did? He got dumped for it too. So
stupid as hell.
I don't get your point. I don't get your point. No, hold on. I don't get your point. Make your point.
Never mind.
Tom Brady's wife also left him because he chose football over.
Dev, go ahead.
But she ain't get no money though. Tom put that money in his mama name, like
he really did.
Yeah, probably.
That's what
she's definitely getting money. She got his kids.
She gonna get,
and she had more money than him.
She gonna get alimony and all that shit, but she didn't get his property.
But she got more money than him, and she fucked like Mark Zuckerberg, MMA nerd.
Mark
or
Zuckerberg,
Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, my bad, same shit. Yeah, like she fucked with like she literally like Tom Brady was paying the nigga to fuck his wife.
Oh yeah, word. The trainer.
Yeah.
Really?
Shout out, respect. Yeah, she was doing well. I mean, she probably paid him, but it was a trainer, and then he started fucking. He put her in a rear naked choke.
Okay.
So he bent her on the rear. She was naked, and then
he choked her ass out.
He choked her.
But Kelsey Plum was traded to the Sparks for Jewel Lloyd, aka Gold Mamba, who is now a member of the Aces.
Who Mamba? What
they call her the Gold Mamba.
Jewel Lloyd was called the Gold Mamba?
Because she trained under Kobe, or she just stole that name?
She more member of the Kobe family, like, you know, Kobe worked with her, all that, you know, how Devin Booker, all them. You remember Jason Tatum, all them.
What they call Sabrina?
White.
What they call Sabrina? She got a Mamba name? They don't call they call her White Mamba?
No, White.
Why don't she get the Mamba?
The White Mamba. That's the only one
that I knew that was like really with Kobe.
We don't have is there a White Mamba?
Yeah, there's a White Mamba in the NBA. Was it dude off the Celtics?
Oh yeah, Brian Scalabrine.
Brian Scalabrine.
I thought he was the Red Mamba.
Nah, I thought they called him.
Why? Because he got red hair.
Yeah, he is the White Mamba, but he should be the Red Mamba.
The Red Mamba.
I think Matt Bonner got the
red, right?
Yeah.
How many Mambas are out there, bro? You can't be.
It's the Power Rangers.
They're putting some disrespect on Kobe, yo. Rest in peace. Kobe probably down here like, man, shut the fuck up. You ain't no fucking
White Mamba
was around when they was calling them.
White Mamba and Red Mamba. He was around.
He was calling them that. Kobe was around for that, so I guess Kobe probably got a kick out of it.
Yeah, Kobe was there for those. Now Jewel Lloyd, again, Mamba Academy. She trained under him, like Devin Booker, all that group. She was a part of that group of athletes that was training with Kobe prior to.
Kobe gave Scalabrine the White Mamba moniker, so I guess that's the only one that's passed.
So that's how she got the Gold Mamba, because she was under Kobe before he passed away.
Got it.
But yeah, so we'll see what happens with that. Also, college basketball. Congratulations to Dahl Staley. Don Staley. She signed,
okay.
from University South Carolina. She just signed a $25 million extension, which make her the richest female college coach ever.
Clap it up for her. Clap it up. That's a black
woman. I wonder what the inflation rate would be for that. Also, God rest her.
Pat.
Shorty. Yeah, I'm saying like with inflation, because that bitch got paid. I mean, I feel like she was there for like 37 years.
If she was here doing the NIL,
she would. Yeah.
Yo, she would have got a bag.
I just meant like what's like her net like accumulative. You get what I'm saying? Like year after year after year after year. I wonder, because like, damn, yeah, you're right though. If it was today, oof.
She'd be getting that coin, boy. She have all the munchers with her. But yeah, that's all I got regarding NBA and other. Any other sports thing going on besides?
Nah, we got the Royal Rumble this Sunday. That'll be cool. We'll talk about it.
Royal Rumble.
Me and John will.
Okay. Royal Rumble this Sunday. That's fine. I'm gonna watch it. Is it gonna be on Netflix?
Saturday, Peacock.
Peacock.
I thought WWE got. I thought everything was moved to Netflix.
No, that's just Monday Night Raw. That's Monday Night Raw.
Oh, okay.
Just Monday Night Raw.
That's Monday Night Raw.
Got it. Okay. Let's get into the NFL.
Some NFL. All right. You want to do coaching hirings first, I guess?
Yeah, let's go through the coaching hires first.
Few of those things. A couple GMs I think were hired. I think it was just ours, really. Brian Schottenheimer, shout out, respect, salute, my guy. A lot of people are thinking he just what Jerry Jones did to Mike McCarthy, low-key, I think is kind of fucked up because he kind of like didn't let him like interview with anybody because he was like, yeah, I'm probably gonna keep you.
Yeah.
And then like everybody's doing like all these interviews, coaching carousel, everyone's getting all these things, and Jerry's like, nah, don't worry, I know I'm gonna sign you.
And Bears asked
Ben Johnson goes to the Bears.
Bears asked to interview Mike, and they didn't let him.
Yeah, and he was like, nah. He was like, no. Like, I'm sticking with my guy. Like, I'm gonna keep him. And then he was just like, okay, yeah, never mind. Actually, you're fired. After Ben Johnson gets hired by the Bears, we find out later Aaron Glenn hired by the Jets. I don't think the Jets was a landing spot for him. Yeah. We'll talk about the other ones because the rest of the week goes as preceded. But then. Yeah, in classic Jerry fashion, supposedly he called Dion. He asked Dion one phone call. Supposedly, I don't know. That's alleged. Dion probably said hell no. Dion also is into something. John, maybe you could find out what he's it was something about like what he's allowed to say in practice, or like what he's allowed to say in press conferences. John just looked that up. Yeah, I don't want to say he's in some hot water, but it's Dion, so he is getting some controversy,
some colluding.
So then Jerry just turns to the OC that was on the staff and was like, hey, Brian Schottenheimer, you're getting your shot. Obviously, OC for the Jets for a really long time, so that's my connection to him. Big OC, so obviously created Mark Sanchez, some say also created Russell Wilson in his tenure with the Seahawks. And again, to his credit, I don't know where he was in between the Seahawks and being the OC for the Cowboys. I think he was like offensive assistant, maybe game plan assistant in other stops. But finally getting a shot in the NFL, longtime coordinator, now finally getting a shot. I wish him the best. There's some people that are saying that this is a bad hire. But the Cowboys, they kind of do this thing, right, where it's like, obviously they haven't had like a real coach. And again, we'll talk about that when we talk about the Jets. There's
Dion.
Yeah, go.
Dion had a show, but Colorado took two episodes of his show down because they mentioned the recruit.
Oh, that's it.
Well, maybe he probably. So I guess in the words is tampering.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, but like, is it really? But yeah, with Brian though, with Jerry, he hasn't really gotten like he's always had issues with his coaches. That's when it was success. But this Jerry Jones isn't the Jerry Jones of like the early '90s. Not Bill Parcells, not Johnson, none of these guys. So this could either work out really well for. I mean, it worked out for him with what's his name, Jason Garrett for a little bit, but then obviously he kept him too long, and it didn't really work out. But I'm happy for Brian. We'll see what happens.
I don't think it's a bad.
I'm gonna be rooting for the Cowboys.
I don't think it's a bad hire. I just think Cowboys is just a bad organization.
It was a strange way of going about it.
Yeah, and I think Jerry Jones don't give his coaches the reins to actually coach and put together their team. So like Brian already being a part of the system, I think he knows like, well, Jerry, it's kind of one of those things like Jerry ain't gonna let me fully do my job. So
and the team knows it, like everyone's gonna know it.
So it's like Jerry only hired him because I think for most coaches, Dallas is one of the biggest markets, but it's not like a desirable spot to coach at knowing who Jerry is.
What Jerry does.
Yeah. So it's like one of the best places, like football is like, oh, Dallas. But it's like, damn, I got to deal with that. Like, and I know all these niggas talk. It's like, you really want to be there dealing with Jerry and his shit? I don't know. So best of luck to Brian, though.
Yeah, I'm rooting for him. And speaking of former Jets, Robert Saleh going back to the San Francisco 49ers where he belongs. So again, happy for him, rooting for him. Nothing but success for him.
Yeah.
My wife was really happy. She just turned to me. She was like, "Oh, look who we got back."
He's back at defensive coordinator.
We'll talk about that later too. She was like, "Well, who's going to be your?" She was like, "What happened to Steve?" Huh?
He back at DC.
Yeah, the defensive coordinator last year was Steve Wilkes.
Okay.
Huh? Yeah, he's back as the DC.
Okay.
So it was Robert Saleh. He goes to the Jets. D'Amico Ryans took over for Saleh.
Right.
He goes to Houston. This year, the Niners defense fell apart, and they had Steve Wilkes. Steve Wilkes got fired and is more than likely going to end up as the Jets DC. So that's not great news. But we'll talk about that a little later. Pete Carroll to the Raiders. That's exciting. So Jim Harbaugh and Pete Carroll now follow each other. Well, now switch roles. USC and Stanford. Pete Carroll and Jim Harbaugh were the coaches then. Carroll goes to the NFL, goes to the Seahawks. Harbaugh's on the Niners, and now Harbaugh's on the Chargers, and now Carroll is with the Raiders. Yo, what a crazy! Like, if you would have, give us a pill in like 2012, and you're like, yo, AFC West, the coaches are going to be Andy Reid, Sean Payton, fucking Jim Harbaugh, and Pete Carroll. You'd be like, the fuck? That's not going to happen. So that I feel like that division is just going to be fire now. Like, I mean, Pete Carroll's got a lot of work to do with the Raiders. I think it's the right call. Shout out Tom Brady for being smart. Getting a
Brock
coach
Bowers, that guy.
Right, but they don't have a quarterback. So yeah, that's what's going to happen.
Quarterback or running back.
Right.
Well, they could try to sell one. What's available?
Like who?
Good old Kirk Cousins is available. Right?
Listen, if there's anyone that's going to get like any juice out of Kirk, is going to be Pete Carroll. There's rumors about Rodgers too, but we'll see. We'll see where that goes. The other what's kind of known as like a
straight
controversial.
Sam Darnold will be a free agent too, right?
Sam Darnold might work out over there. I mean, he already fixed one Jack quarterback. Might as well fix the other one. The other weird one was Jacksonville Jaguars hire Liam Cohen.
Yeah, that was like
if you guys don't know who Liam Cohen is. Yeah, so super weird. So basically how it went down, Liam Cohen, offensive coordinator of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, interviewed with the Jaguars. The GM was in place with the Jaguars. I think they offered him like $5 million or whatever for however many years. He wasn't really satisfied with that. And also the GM didn't really want him, and he didn't want to be with the GM. So he goes back to Tampa, and he's talking to them, and they're like, yo, we're going to make you the highest paid offensive coordinator in the league, period. Handshake deal. The only part of this deal, again, nothing was written on paper. It was just, hey, we're going to make you the highest paid offensive coordinator. And then he said, cool. But then they said the only stipulation is you can't take a second interview with the Jaguars if you want this. So apparently, owner of the Jaguars calls up Cohen, tells him, hey, they fire the GM. Shad Khan calls him, tells him, "Hey, come through for the second interview." Now the guy's in a rock and a hard place, right? Because it's like, no job is guaranteed in the NFL. A lot of people are saying it's like a scumbag move, but like, and again, we all feel the same way when it comes to like these coaches, these players. Like, it's a business at the end of the day. The NFL's cutthroat, so you kind of have to take what you're going to get. Shad Khan offers him $13 million, so obviously the money goes up. And obviously there's only 32 of these jobs. You want to get that job, when you have it. Think of all the guys that were like the guy that was supposed to be the guy, the next OC, the next DC, and they didn't go because they promised their loyalty to the organization, and then the next year they fucking get fired halfway through. Happened with the Bengals OC, happened with the Texans OC, happens all the time. It happens all the time in the NFL. But what's fucking crazy is homie tells the Bucks that he is like there's a medical emergency with his family, gets on a plane, goes to Jacksonville, signs the deal, and then texts Todd Bowles, calls Todd Bowles and tells Todd Bowles like, "Hey, look, my son's really sick. That is true, but I'm also going to take this Jaguars job." So yeah, pretty shady, not too shady, but like I said, like, bro,
that's the business, that's life.
Yeah, exactly.
Been plenty of times I called out of work sick so I could go on another job interview. We all done it. I'm using my sick time, I'm using my PTO before I get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, exactly. And that's basically, it basically looks like that's what he did. But again, like I said, there's no guarantees. Like, I mean, he did, like, in retrospect, some people say that he might have saved Todd Bowles' job. Some people might have said that if Todd Bowles had been fired, maybe Todd Bowles gets fired, he gets the interim, he does a good enough job, then he would have had it as well. But, there are no guarantees in the NFL. What's a guarantee is that there's a guy with a contract and a check with your name on it saying, boom, this is what you're going to get.
Guarantee your ass get fired.
Yeah, right. So yeah, shady stuff, but also, whatever. What are you going to do?
It's life.
And then finally, New York Jets hire Aaron Glenn and hire Darren some shit from the Broncos. The guy looks like a fucking nerd. It's cool. Look, I like the hire.
Also, he comes home. Ben Johnson.
We did that last week though.
Okay.
We mentioned it like late last week. So, but yes, Ben Johnson, Bears. Also, there's talks. I just saw there's talks that he is going to bring in Dennis Allen as his offensive coordinator. Dennis Allen, former head coach of the Saints this year, who was fired.
Oh, okay.
No, Dennis Allen was fired from I think he came from the O'Connell tree though, to go to the Saints last year. Maybe he was with O'Connell and the Vikings 2 years ago, but last year he was with the Saints, got fired this year. And then the rumors of Aaron Glenn's coaching staff, I'm not too thrilled by it, but yeah, Steve Wilkes is looking to be the head of the defense, which isn't great, but supposedly his secret weapon is the offensive passing coordinator for the Lions, who worked under Ben Johnson, who was the passing game coordinator, with Ben Johnson. That's going to be our OC. I don't know his full name yet because, this is a guy coming out of nowhere. Same thing with our guy from our general manager, was a scout for a long time. Was a quarterback, literally put on a jersey for like a few days. I was like, yeah, I'm not good at this. As the third youngest GM in the league, mad tall. That's all I really know. I got nothing against him. He couldn't really answer a ton of questions. All the questions were answered to Aaron Glenn. Again, I'm not going to be too thrilled, but a lot of people are saying, it's another defensive coordinator. It's another, but like the Jets have always done that. Even the success that we've had, while you can point the finger, the common denominator is that the Jets always hire a defensive coordinator as a coach. But Herm Edwards, we had success. He was the defensive coordinator. Bill Parcells was a defensive guy. We had success with Bill Parcells. Rex Ryan was a defensive coordinator. We had success with Rex Ryan. Yeah, okay. There's Todd Bowles in there, Eric Mangini in there too, and now we'll see what happens with Aaron Glenn. Aaron Glenn did have a nice little interview. Robert Salah, obviously. Todd Bowles.
Robert Salah was actually a defensive coordinator too.
We'll see what happens with Aaron Glenn. But again, drafted by the New York Jets in 1991. When he first got into this gig, after playing, he was
I
the
remember,
first time he was a scout.
Aaron Glenn on game day playing with the Jets back then. Those days, like defensively, Aaron Glenn used to be one of those guys. Like
he's the guy. Yeah.
So,
And it's good that he gets to come back home again. His first scouting job, like when he decided he wanted to coach again, he called Bill Parcells. Bill Parcells said he could be a scout for the Jets. And now that he's back, he is the head coach. A little bit about Aaron Glenn too. Again, just I want to talk positive because I am rooting for him. Coaches that he played under and worked under: Bill Parcells, Bill Belichick, Sean Payton, Pete Carroll, Todd Bowles, Dom Capers, Mike Zimmer, Dennis Allen. So he's got a lot of guys that know what they're doing, obviously, and Dan Campbell. But so he's got a lot of experience. So I'm hoping for the best. The root of the issue and the fact of the matter and the bottom line is Woody Johnson still has people calling him Ambassador Johnson. What are you the ambassador of? Trump didn't want you back. Like what, I don't understand. Like there's an interview with him after, and he's having this really, really nice reporter refer to him as Ambassador, President of the New York Jets, Ambassador Woody Johnson. Thank you, Ambassador. Have a good day. Like, what do we do? Like, exactly, what are we doing? Giving our heart to him? I don't get it. I don't understand why he still has it.
Yeah, you saw your guy Elon?
Yeah. I'm tired of it. I've been trolling him all day. YouTube comments, everything that Jets
goes out
posts.
to you.
I tag him and I tag Brick Johnson in both of them, asking them both to sell the team or hire a VP of football. And I want everybody to do the same thing. Just keep going at them. Eventually, they'll sell the team. Eventually. That's it. That's coaching hires.
Also, rumors for the Saints. Their next head coach could be either Mike McCarthy, Cliff Kingsbury, or Kellen Moore.
Also, Giants offensive coordinator Mike Kafka is in talks to be. He already interviewed once, and I think he was supposed to go back for a second interview, but there was like a storm thing. And if he's to get hired, the Giants get 2 compensatory picks if he becomes a head coach. So, hey.
If he becomes a head coach, where? For the Saints?
If he gets hired as a head coach in general, if someone hires him as a head coach.
How many positions are open left now? Like, who is it just the Saints?
The Saints.
I think it's just the Saints. Raiders hired. Jacksonville hired.
I think Saints hired. The last of the jobs.
Jets hired. Bears hired. Cowboys hired. O'Connell got re-signed.
O'Connell ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, he ain't going nowhere. There's also rumors that they'll trade JJ McCarthy to the Raiders.
Yeah, I heard that too.
Sam Darnold.
I think every team that had a vacancy except the Saints hired their coach.
Yeah.
All right, I guess we'll see.
Yeah, everybody except for the Saints. How's that their coach?
That's crazy.
Interesting.
It might be Mike McCarthy, just because get another fucking
old
white dude in there.
Old nigga that's gonna do the same shit. Ain't gonna do
exactly. Exactly.
But let's get into the conference round. John, Saquon going to a Super Bowl.
So obviously Odell Beckham Jr. goes to the Rams in his first year. He wins the Super Bowl, goes to a Super Bowl, then wins it. We'll see what happens to Saquon.
The Brown years in between. I get
doesn't matter.
No, I get the
doesn't
point.
matter.
There's the Brown
doesn't
years
matter.
In between.
Doesn't matter. It's a guy you rooted for. He scored a touchdown in the Super Bowl to win them the game at some point. It was the first touchdown.
I won money that day. So
yeah, but your heart, you cried for hours. All right, Eagles 55.
He got robbed of a great game. He tore his ACL after he was doing what he was supposed to do.
Mm-hmm. Eagles 55, Commanders 23. This game was close at a certain point, but it was almost. I mean, first play from scratch.
It was close Commanders to first quarter. They
go 17 plays. Go for it 3 times on 4th down. Don't go for it a 4th time. Don't score.
I don't know why they took that field goal at the end.
They ate about 7.5 minutes off of the clock. It took the Eagles 17 seconds to score the first touchdown of the game. Saquon also broke a record in this game. 7
Saquon
rushing touchdowns.
Super Bowl, bro. It's crazy.
He has 7.
Yeah, I mean,
Damn.
The seven total. So between Jalen Hurts,
Okay.
the last guy at the end, the rookie. So he had three. Saquon had three.
Yeah.
Jalen had three. And the rookie.
That rookie
I don't
running
know if
back,
he's a rookie,
the
but
white boy,
yeah, that
he a
little
rookie. Yeah, he a rookie.
yeah. He ended up getting one. So 7 rushing touchdowns, breaks a record. First time 55 points were scored in a championship in a conference game. Period. So a lot of records broken. Link was on fire. Again, the game felt close. Going into the halftime,
Going to the half, it
but
looked like
then
they could do something.
yeah, but a lot of fumbles, punching the ball out, getting opportunity. I mean, they scored twice in like under like a minute and a half, and it felt like it.
Yeah.
It felt like it was never going to end, and it felt like it was never over. So I felt bad for DCap. I felt bad for another friend of mine that is a Commanders fan. It was rough. I was trying to rally the troops and tell them, hey, they're going to win. Don't worry. Like, they're going to come back. Like, because, Jaden Daniels is magic. He really is.
He's
but
good.
they
Yeah.
credit to Steve Spagnuolo, played a or Vic Fangio. Steve Spagnuolo is the Chiefs. Vic Fangio, shout out to him, defensive coordinator for the Eagles. They made some adjustments. They really shut Jalen down as much as they could. He wasn't running as much.
Yeah, kept him in the pocket.
His first read was never there.
Closing that shit early, like.
Yeah.
So he tried to break. Somebody was there on his ass.
Yeah. Shout out for Terry McLaurin's really good. Again, if you're a Commanders fan, like, you were playing with house money. There was no way that you even thought you were going to be here with a rookie quarterback.
Commanders definitely overachieved.
Mm-hmm.
They definitely overachieved. So for the season that they had as a Commanders fan, for all the shit they've been through as an organization, they have their quarterback finally.
3 name changes. Yep.
Have their quarterback. Austin Eckler woke back up. Like, Scary Terry is actually really good
when you get
a good quarterback. Like, he's really fucking good.
And Zach Ertz is old, but Zach
Ertz was cooking this playoff.
Unfortunately, I think a lot of these guys, though, like your Bobby Wagner, your Zach Ertz, like, they do have some older guys on this team that, like, this was kind of like not their last. Like, I don't think that they thought that they had like a shot at the Super Bowl, but this is definitely like their last legs of their career. This outside looking into their career. Right. But for Commanders fans, like, the window's open. The window's wide fucking open. Yeah. Like, there's going to be guys that are going to want to play with Jaden. You have a lot of cap space. You have the core. You have your foundation. Fix the offensive line a little bit. Maybe get a second weapon outside of Terry. Zacchaeus and Brown, they played all right, but both of those guys, costly fumbles in that game. Brian Johnson too made a costly mistake as well too. But again, they forced the turnover. They won the turnover battle. The Commanders had not turned the ball over that entire playoff run. They were actually the ones getting the fumble. Their defense actually, like, they were the ones forcing the turnovers. Their defense was playing on their head, but Lattimore got fucking cooked by AJ Brown. AJ Brown was just having a fucking field day. I do want to shout out Luvu.
About to get beat up over there too and shit.
Yeah. I do want to shout out Luvu, though, who kept trying to,
that was like the most, like, like, what the fuck?
But we learned something. Like, he was doing the, like, when you're playing Madden and you're like, you're just mad that you're losing and it's the end of the game. You're like, fuck this, you ain't gonna get this play. Eventually what ends up happening is that, like, I don't even know what ends up happening in Madden. I think they basically tell you to chill, and, like, they won't even let you. You won't even, like, there used to be a time in Madden where you couldn't even jump off sides.
I think it's unlimited in Madden. I don't think they.
No, it's unlimited, but I feel like they prevent you. Like, there was a time where they prevented you from even running.
You couldn't go block. It wouldn't let you.
Yeah, they'll basically turn offsides off, so you couldn't even, like, you'd be sitting there chugging,
shit, but you can't go past the line of scrimmage.
I actually used that to come back and win in the game. I was losing. The person had like the last possession. I just kept doing it. And I think they was on like 4th and goal, and they was like, fuck it, they went for it, stopped them, and then came back and won.
Also, we learned a rule, because I was actually curious too after the second time. I was like, this nigga's tripping. I was like, what is he doing? We learned a new rule that after you've been warned, which is, I think, is a way that the NFL is going to rig it for the Chiefs to get that repeat, because we learned a rule. If you keep doing this, and eventually what they just end up doing, they say it's unfair, and they said it. We're just going to straight up give the Eagles the points if y'all do it again. They did it 3 times, and they're like, do shit again.
Chiefs, though?
I'm just, listen to me. What I'm saying is that they were telling us a rule. So like
Okay.
we all know what it is now. So when the Chiefs try that bullshit and then they automatically get a touchdown, they get an automatic touchdown, then we're gonna be like, oh well, that happened last week or 2 weeks ago when we watched the Commanders Eagles game. I'm telling you, I'm just telling you. Don't
the
be
Eagles
surprised. Don't be surprised
do
if in the
that, though.
Super Bowl the refs straight up just give the Chiefs a touchdown. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
Like, but the
I'm
Eagles
not
got to
saying it's
do
gonna
it.
happen.
The Eagles
Huh?
got to do that motion. So
yeah, you'll see. It might actually happen. But yeah, shout out to the Tush Push. You can't even be mad if you're a Tush Push hater. We'll talk about the next game, but teams try to do it. Teams try to stop it, and they can't. And shout out to the Redskins. They tried. They tried their best to stop it, but they couldn't get their bearings. Before we talk about the next game, I'll wait for Dev to come back. We'll take a little pause here.
Also,
relax.
Speaking to the next game, breaking
Yeah,
news.
Hold it though. Wait for Dev to come back. Hold it. It needs to be organic breaking. Is it good breaking news? It's scale of 1 to 10. It's like a 4.
I guess, yeah.
It's probably not. I guess you could tell us what is it.
It's related to the game. It's a retirement.
Oh, okay, yeah. So then, yeah, I guess save that. I don't know what happened. I saw him like look off, and then I was like, "Uh-oh, what's he going? Where's he going?" Yeah, I don't want to just jump into the other game while he was there because I was basically done. Yeah, they really got fucking waxed though.
Yeah, that goal line stand of all those offsides was hilarious. But he definitely got one of those plays off where he got the stop. He actually timed it perfectly one time. I guess he tried to dip into that well again. It just didn't work out.
But yeah, you good? We pause for a sec. All right, so we'll bring it back. Ready? 3, 2, 1. John, you said somebody retired at the end of that Eagle game?
No, it's for the Bills Chiefs.
Oh, okay. Yeah, well, then right to it. What was the final score? It was bullshit. I remember that.
Bills choked.
Chiefs 32,
29.
Bills
Bills nutted on themselves.
29. A lot of fuckery in this game. A lot of fuckery. You said what?
Bills nutted on themselves.
Yeah, no, the Bills. I mean, Josh Allen, as good as he is, again, credit to Drew for coining the phrase regular season and playoffs are totally different. First person to say that was Drew. Never heard that before until I heard Drew say that.
Nope.
Didn't realize that. So all the credit to Drew for coming up with that on his own with his own volition.
Oh my god.
Smarter than all of us and definitely knows ball. Yeah, Josh Allen, great regular season quarterback, but I mean it's true. Can't win the big one. It's something about him. And the other part of it too is Sean McDermott was 100% outcoached. I mean, I'm always going to take Andy Reid, especially Andy Reid with time, Andy Reid with the bye, Andy Reid with time to prepare, Andy Reid being able to watch what the Bills were doing.
Right.
But you're watching. You have like 2.5 minutes, 2.5 maybe 3 minutes left to go in the game with all your timeouts. James Cook, was electric all game.
Right.
You don't turn to him. You just keep trying to do these design runs with Josh Allen or these like they clearly weren't working. Like, you keep trying to do these like Josh Allen mash all the buttons fucking Madden play where he just fucking go. And again, a lot of that time that works for him. But like, dude, this is the AFC Championship game. They have not been able to stop James Cook. Like they're locking down your receivers. And again, it gets revisited again. But the Chiefs, the Bills let the Chiefs come up to draft Patrick Mahomes in the first place, and then they swapped with the Chiefs to allow the Chiefs to get Xavier Worthy, who had an awesome game. And now I know a lot of people too that play where they tucked it, whatever. The ball hit the ground, but it was still, and I don't even know why they reviewed it either, because it's like, even though the ball hit the ground, they ruled it a catch. And then they like supposedly try to pick up the flag. And this is where that
the ball didn't move. They said as long as the ball like
Yeah, but it hit the
The ball
ground.
could touch the ground.
He didn't even have
He
possession.
could
The
touch the
ball hit the
ground,
ground.
but
He
he
had
got
zero
that
possession.
possession, and the ball didn't
Right, but
move.
he didn't even possess it. The ball just hit the ground. I get that the ball didn't move, but the ball hit the ground. But again, either way, it doesn't matter because it was pass interference. It was a PI, so they were going to get the ball there anyway. And then the same thing too. That like I said, teams try to they get on the tush push. Oh, if you can't stop, you can't. And well, then you do it. Well, they tried it, and you look at it again. You see the other angle of it. Josh Allen did not get the first down, and then they tried doing that fucking pitch bullshit on the 2-point
His
conversion
body
too. Where I'm
doing
like,
this. Everybody saw his body go through, but the ball was behind him.
yeah,
So
exactly.
that's why.
Again, and I'm not saying that the refs won it for the Chiefs. Yeah, there were some wonky, weird, silly things at the end of the game too when Josh Allen threw up that Hail Mary. When again,
But
coaching, like
Chiefs had. I mean,
what
I said
what
I
plays
said
are we
at the,
calling?
in the
Throw
group,
your swing passes
it
to
was
fucking Cook.
It was like 3:23 left. Chiefs just scored.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, Bills got to win this shit now. Run it with
Right now.
fucking
Yeah,
James
exactly.
Cook. Run that fucking ball. Get downfield. Don't leave nothing on the clock.
Yeah,
Then
kick the fucking field goal and go home.
Do those bullshit plays, run that shit. Run all of that clock. Kick a field goal, game fucking over.
Yeah, we were all on the phone last night towards the end of that game as well. So I didn't really catch the audio of it. There are people saying that there was a flag at the end of that play.
I see no flag thrown. The announcer said there was a flag, but if you look at all the footage, then you never seen a flag thrown.
Yeah, but the game didn't boil down to that last play. The game boiled down to the fact that Sean McDermott got out coached, went away from the run when he shouldn't have, because that's what got them there in the first place. And again, this is the same shit that I had with the Ravens, Drew, where they did, at least they did it this year. But it's the same shit where it's like, why do these teams and again, it's like you said, they're nutting on themselves. Like when they get to this stage, especially against the Chiefs of all fucking teams, you would think that no, dude, I'm throwing the whole kitchen sink at you. There's gonna be some shit you ain't never seen before. You know what I mean? But then they just stopped doing what got them there in the first place.
And for them to be able to run, the way they were able to against the Chiefs
all season. Again, James Cook was cooking them that game.
Who don't usually allow that shit, bro. I would have. Again, they were supposed to punch them in their mouth. Kept running that last 3 minutes. We run this shit all the way down the field because Chiefs literally could not do nothing with Cook. Couldn't do nothing with him.
Yeah. So it's unfortunate. We got a rematch of 2020. And again, Mahomes, he played great. They shut down Kelsey. Credit to the Bills. They shut down Kelsey. They didn't have safeties. Again, we're not going to talk about the injuries and all that stuff. Not making excuses for the Bills, because I was ultimately rooting for them to then inevitably lose in the Super Bowl, no matter who went, whether it was the Commanders or the Eagles. So I'm a big Eagles fan this weekend, or next weekend. I got nothing against the Eagles, by the way. But I'm not like John. And I get it. It's fair. But yeah, rematch of 2020. What was it? 2023. See if the fucking Eagles could do it. I mean, if this is there's no excuses for the Eagles anymore. They clearly have the better roster. They have the better running back. The only thing that they don't have the better of is the quarterback. Quickly back to Xavier Worthy. Obviously, Chiefs give that up. Xavier Worthy had a fucking monster game. And I think in an interview too, he was like, "Oh yeah, they fucking passed on me." Blah 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 blah. This is what they get. So, whatever. Yeah, but yeah, they have the better roster, better defense, better running back, better receivers. The only thing that they don't have is Patrick Mahomes, and obviously that is the key element. And again, I think coaching too on the other side. But it's going to be fun to see Spags versus Fangio and Reed versus Sirianni.
Predictions or the breakdown of Super Bowl.
I think it's too early for that.
Yeah, it's too early. We're not going to do
predictions.
Too early. We got another week.
Micah Hyde retired.
Damn.
He retired.
Damn.
Shout out to Micah.
I mean, he's what? He's young though, Micah Hyde, isn't he? Isn't he like 31?
34.
That's
old. He's young. I want to retire.
That's old.
I can retire at 34.
Old football.
That's football.
Yeah. Football is a
but he's a safety. I guess CTE.
Safety is the ones that got to tackle when that's the last line.
Yeah, but a lot of corners when they get older, when they're in their late 30s, that's when they switch over to safety.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, they go to safety.
But for the most part,
When they get when,
they become like the free safe. They become free safeties, so they roam. They play the ball. They ain't really the ones tackling.
Right.
They're playing the ball. So if you like a strong safety,
You gotta let it hit.
you gotta make that tackle.
lay the boom. Play the boom.
But again, John, we not. It's too early for us to do our predictions.
Yeah, it's too early.
That will be next week. But it is right in time. We're right in time for the Pro Bowl, right?
Ugh.
Pro Bowl is upon us. The Pro Bowl is upon us. So I do have a game around the Pro Bowl. But before we get into the Pro Bowl, I got the perfect fix to the NBA and NFL All-Star Pro Bowl games.
Let's hear it.
Let's fix.
Switch.
Huh? Have the Pro Bowlers play football and the
NBA players playing flag football and have the NFL players playing basketball. That's how you fix. That's how you
fix. That's not gonna work.
That's not gonna fix anything.
Bro, have you ever saw the video of the NBA players doing the dunk contest? It had like Dion.
I see Myles Garrett.
Celebrity players.
All those, it had like fucking Chris Carter. Like have the NFL players doing athletic basketball shit. And then have the basketball players doing the football shit. Have them do the flag football. You could have a dodgeball game in either one. It don't matter. But switch it up. And I bet you more eyes will watch bullshit. Because then the thing is, all of them think they can do the other sport, which makes it entertaining.
But you know what's a good point though, to help your point. What's a good ass point is that they do celebrity softball for the MLB. They do celebrity basketball for, and a lot of the time, at the MLB is like there's some NFL players, NBA players there,
right?
Like fucking Jesus Amaro and fucking like Joe Rogan, whatever.
They'll do that for the NFL though, right?
Podcasters. But yeah, they do it for the NBA because we saw Myles Garrett cooking. Right. Remember, Secretary of Education fucking with the behind the backs, the all that. They don't do that for football. So like maybe they should do that for football, like a little flag.
Yeah, just flag, a little flag. The players are playing flag.
Yeah, get some NBA guys, get some MLB guys.
Football players are playing flag, not regular,
But flag, everybody can play flag football, Drew.
Yeah, everybody can play flag football. Instead of it being the game, it should be like because they're all having fun anyway.
They all out there laughing and giggling. They mic'd up and shit.
Yeah. So just throw in some celebrities, throw in some NBA players, MLB players. Maybe more people will watch it. Throw in a I don't know who's really popular right now. Who's popping? A Sabrina Carpenter,
Billie Eilish and shit.
Right now. A Shabuzi, a Billie Eilish.
Yeah.
Throw in a Jelly Roll.
Right.
Fucking fat ass Jelly Roll.
Put sexy red out there.
Yeah, that'll be cool.
Look,
I mean, you'll have somebody from the MLB or the NBA try hard in as fuck, trying to.
I just like the fact because the NBA players always think they can play football. Football players swear they can play the basketball, and so having them switch to embarrass themselves, I think it'll be entertaining. I ain't saying it's gonna be good.
Yeah, hilarious.
It would definitely be entertaining.
I guess that flag football too. Let's not look. And I'm not trying to disrespect softball or basketball, but I feel like if you're the NBA or you're the NFL, NBA or MLB, if a nigga goes to the Pro Bowl and plays in a flag football game and fucks their whole ankle up, niggas is gonna be tight. You know what I mean? They're gonna be mad as hell because at least with football, it's it's only 17 weeks, so the nigga rolls his ankle, he'll be all right. You know what I mean? And also when the All-Star games are kicking off, during these festivities, the season's over. Their seasons are over. You know what I mean?
NBA is we still got a whole half of the season
going. Nigga. But LeBron fucking be like, I could be a tight end and fucking blows out his whole fucking
But Achilles. I'm just saying, instead of we having those weak-ass NBA All-Star weekend, if they go, they ain't go, so it's a matter of them trying hard. If they ain't gonna try hard, it don't matter what the sport is. I just think it'd be more fun to see in the NBA, they be like, we're gonna put together a fucking flag
Yeah.
football game.
I'm gonna be
or
honest.
something shit.
I think the Pro Bowl, not the flag football game, and never the football game, but ever since they added like the skills again, like the challenge,
Yeah.
that shit's fun. I watch that
No,
shit.
it is when they
I
have the
think it's
movement,
entertaining.
target and
Yeah,
shit.
all of it. The dodgeball game, the moving
Yeah.
targets, the gauntlet, the nigga, the
Right.
tug of the rope. Like
Oh yeah, they
I think that
lift the
because yeah, they just
they lift the shit.
yeah, because they're just having fun. They're laughing the whole time, like, oh shit, nigga, like
They should bring back the old shit where it's like the throw. It was like
they do that.
No, the
And you gotta
throw
hit the targets.
no, the throw they had to throw it like the farthest, like, and they had the
Oh yeah.
They did that shit with like Brent Favre and Cordell Stewart, like all them niggas during their time. Like they had a space you had to throw that far and like drop it at a certain spot and shit.
Drop it in a zone.
Yeah.
Again, maybe they do. You know, I like the target practice shit too. I think.
Yeah, no, that's fire. That's fire. I like that shit. And the gauntlet.
I don't got a problem with the Pro Bowl. I think the NFL probably
the Pro Bowl game.
The Pro Bowl games are more fun than like
the actual Pro Bowl,
the NBA games. I mean, the baseball really only has the home run derby and the celebrity all star game.
And I gave my
like the celebrity all star game's fun, but it's not entertaining.
Baseball, they gotta have a
because these niggas is really ass. Like ain't nobody catching anything.
Like, gotta have a pitcher duel. They gotta have an outfielder duel or some shit. Like
yeah.
Some shit. All this should be whack. But let's get into my game. It's called the Pro Bowler, right? So, as I'm gonna bring out my trusty wheel.
Okay.
Where am I shit at?
Okay.
Where am I shit at?
That will be trusty.
Okay. It didn't save. All right. So it didn't. My wheel didn't save. No worries. No worries.
Oh no.
It's random though. I got the answers already. So the way it was going to be, you was going to do the wheel. Whatever team you picked, you have to give me the player who has the most Pro Bowls. But instead, so you'll say you get the Cardinals, right? You tell me who has the most Pro Bowls all time for the Cardinals.
All time?
All time.
Oh.
It's not as hard. It's not as hard as you think it is. Some of them.
Yeah, some of them is definitely gonna be harder than others.
Some of them is like, huh? But I'm gonna lead you. I'm gonna let you know offense and defense. So I'm gonna give you that.
Okay, all right. I was because I'd be like, nigga, I just guess like 10 every time.
So
10,
what? So
6.
what I'm gonna do is we're gonna do lightning, and I'll just go through the teams.
Okay.
And
first one
to get it out is the one who'll get the point.
All right.
All right.
Are we guessing players or are we guessing a number?
Players.
Oh, that's so much easier.
Yeah,
okay,
not the amount. Not the amount.
I was like, nigga, like,
not the amount.
You are stressing me out.
No, like, not the amount. Just the player. All right. So first, Drew, are you listening?
I am listening.
He sucks at games anyway.
Yeah.
Maybe, who knows? Maybe this might be Drew's game.
Okay. Cardinals offense.
Right, Fitzgerald.
Oh,
John.
Like Fitz.
John with the point. Larry Fitzgerald have 11 Pro Bowls.
That's a lot. Oh, so we're guessing the player who got it.
Yep.
All right, now
guessing the player who
makes
has
more
the
sense.
The most.
Yeah, because I was thinking
Pro
like I thought
Bowls
it was like a random guy that made the Pro Bowl, and I was thinking of like 12 names. Yeah.
So next one. Falcons offense.
Matt Ryan?
No.
Mike Vick?
Julio Jones, correct. Julio with 7. All right, next. We got Panthers defense.
Luke Kuechly.
Drew with the point.
Yeah. I'm like right behind everybody. It sucks.
You know what's crazy? I was watching a YouTube video about Luke Kuechly. I was watching a funny story about Luke Kuechly earlier.
Okay, this next one. Not our era.
Okay.
But an iconic player.
Okay.
Bears defense.
Mike Ditka? No, he was the tight end.
No.
William Refrigerator Perry?
No.
That was
not Brian Urlacher. You said not our era.
No, he's our era.
Walter Payton.
Defense.
Walter Payton was the running back.
Defense.
Running back.
Democrat.
Mike Allstott? No, that was Mike
What's the
Allstott's
fullback for the
Fullback.
Yeah,
Buccaneers?
he's a fullback for the
Buccaneers.
Bucks. yeah. What the fuck? It's a name like that though. It's some.
85 Bears.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, it's crazy. I watched
Oh
it.
no.
They shit.
Oh
Is
man.
it the white boy?
No, he is not white.
No, white.
No. I see his face, bro.
We are.
Yeah, because they did the fucking
Number
rap
95.
the music video.
We got
Yeah.
Bears. We are the Bears. You.
That's
Number 95.
I don't know who
Right?
the fuck 95 is.
His name Johnson.
What's his number?
No, his name. What's his number? Let me look it up real quick.
If it's that, that's good enough.
His name Johnson.
No, his name is not Johnson. Number was 50.
Smith.
It's with an S.
Shabuzi.
Stevens.
stalwart. No.
Smitty.
Y'all give up?
Hold on. What was the coach? Mike Singletary.
That's correct. Mike Singletary is
Oh, let's go. Yeah.
with
said
Once you
seven,
said S, I was like, I gotta get there.
7 Pro Bowls.
Because he
Former
definitely
former
played,
49ers,
I remember he played football.
Yeah. Former
That's
49ers
right.
head coach.
Yeah.
This person has 9 offense. Cowboys.
Michael Irvin.
No,
Emmitt Smith.
no,
It's not Emmitt Smith?
no. Our era.
Tony Romo.
Des
No.
Bryant.
No,
Ezekiel Elliott.
No.
No
Dakota.
way.
not a skill
Market.
player. Not a skill player.
No.
Mason
What's
Wynn.
What's his name? No, he said not a skill player. What's his
Tyson
name?
Smith.
Oh my god.
Tyron
No.
Smith.
No,
No, it's not Tyron Smith.
Not. Fuck it. What's
I need
that?
you guys to stop guessing names. What the fuck is white boy's name?
What is that white boy's name?
Martin.
there we go, John.
Zach Martin.
Yep.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Fuck you, John.
Johnny
Fuck
with
you,
the
John.
point. All right. This person has
I shouldn't have said white boy.
10 Pro Bowls.
Those are the only 2 offensive linemen I can remember, but Cowboys always had the crazy offensive line.
10 Pro Bowls. Offensive player. Detroit.
Barry Sanders.
Oh,
John.
Barry Sanders.
John with the point.
Whatever.
All right. Next person. Also 10 Pro Bowls. Offense. Packers.
Aaron Rodgers.
John
I
with the
said-
point. John
No,
with
I
the
said
point.
first. I said
No, you
Aaron
did.
Rodgers
No, you
first.
did. No, you did.
No, you
No, you
didn't.
did. No,
No,
you
you
I
did.
said
No,
Aaron
didn't.
first.
No, you did.
He didn't.
Yes, I did.
No, you
Run
didn't.
Yeah,
that.
he didn't.
I said
Watch
Aaron-
it. You can watch the tape. You can watch the tape. John.
I
got it
said
right.
I'm losing.
Aaron first. Then
All right.
I got
John
Mike
followed up
Singletary.
on it. I was saying Aaron.
All right, get the next one, Drew. This
Nigga,
person
y'all-
has 11 Pro Bowls. Offensive player. Rams.
Kurt Warner.
No.
No, Emmett.
Marshall Faulk. Marshall
Yep,
Faulk.
John. Marshall Faulk.
Fuck me.
I was about to say Terrell Davis. Fuck.
No.
Now, this next person, not really our era.
All right, I'll get this one for sure.
We were young. We were little. Me, a lot older, but
You were a lot older, yeah.
still young.
We were in diapers. You were like
I
brushing
was-
your own teeth.
Yeah, exactly. The few that I got. Offense. Vikings.
Dante Culpepper?
Oh, Randy Moss.
No.
You
It
said
would have been. He said we was younger, so Chris
Oh.
Carter.
No.
No.
Not a skill player. Not a skill player.
Hmm.
Oh, that means the offensive lineman.
Mhm.
11 Pro
Yeah,
Bowl.
I don't know. I don't know any of these guys.
I don't know that shit.
I don't know any of these guys.
trying to think like the oldest Pro Bowl. I mean, oldest offensive lineman I could think of.
So when I was first looking up this, I thought it was Brian McKinney. We all know who Brian McKinney is. Big Vikings, Kevin Burke, like guys like that. That's who you think of when you think of Vikings O-linemen. But it's neither one of them. This guy, they know who the fuck
give us another hint. Give us like I don't know.
He had a farm.
He had a what?
Brock Lesnar.
He had a farm.
Lance McDonald.
Last name.
McDonald.
I would give Ed the point because he said the last name. Randall.
Okay.
11
Randall
Pro
McDonald.
Bowl.
Old McDonald.
I don't know who this guy is. I never knew who he was.
Never heard of him.
Addy with the point.
I need to see what he looks like.
Next.
Wait, you said Arnold?
Randall. It's actually
Randall.
It's actually McDaniel, but I still gave you the point.
Why you give?
Next,
Randall.
offensive player. 12 Pro Bowls.
Donald.
New Orleans.
Drew Brees.
Correct, John. Drew Brees.
Like, I'm not even getting a second think.
Defensive player. 10 Pro Bowls. Lawrence Taylor.
All right, nigga.
What the fuck?
So you got to scratch the Giants.
All right, give us the second one. Who's the second one?
Yo.
So it's Giants, right?
I was about to say Giants.
Who's the second one? He said Lawrence Taylor.
All right. I'll give y'all a second one then. Yo, David said.
Do you have that?
So scratch the Giants.
I'm about to pull it up real quick. Second place. Okay. Offensive player. Giants. Not our era, old nigga.
What's that? Phillip?
I feel like Ed said his name a million times. Halfback, running back.
For the Giants, damn.
1950s.
Oh, hell no.
Oh, what?
Who's the third?
Bucket.
Who's the third?
Third is
Is it our era?
I don't know. These all
Giants
50s.
suck.
50s and 60s. The closest we get to our era, defense, 7 Pro Bowls.
Michael Strahan.
Correct, Ed. Michael Strahan. But the second person,
You can take that tape back too. That's another one.
What?
the second one is Frank Gifford.
No, I've never
heard
said
that name before.
I don't even know who that is.
That's a name I've heard a few times.
Yeah, no, it's definitely a name I heard before. So, but again,
Not me.
like you said, that's Lawrence Taylor for most people think, but he's
All right, next we're going Eagles. 7 Pro Bowls, offensive player.
Brian Westbrook? No.
Jason Kelce.
Correct, John. Jason Kelce.
Yeah.
Next,
There
12
you go.
Pro Bowls, offensive player, 49ers.
How many?
Rice.
John, for Jerry Rice.
But was it 14 for the Niners?
It's
That's-
12.
Not 12.
Yes, 12.
Who's second?
Um,
Who's second?
let me see real quick. Niners.
Pat Willis.
No, Pat
He's
Willis.
not a defensive player or offensive lineman. Joe Montana.
It's a defensive player from the 50s, Leo Nomalelli.
No.
Oh yeah, he's definitely.
Yeah, we weren't gonna get that.
Then Ronnie Lott behind
That makes sense.
with 9. Patrick Willis has 7.
Oh man, Pat Willis he probably would have been high on the list.
Yeah,
if
Joe
he retired
Montana
early.
and Steve Young both had 7. Fred Warner with 4. Navarro Bowman, who was my guy, with 3. Jimmy Johnson 5. Dave Wilcox.
I feel like Kyle Juszczyk gets it every year because there are no fullbacks in the league.
He should actually. His numbers should be running up.
He has 8. He has 8.
Yeah, that's great. I was gonna say. Like I said, he's the only.
Fuck, he's running it up.
He's the only fullback.
He's playing a game in a few years. He might pass Jerry Rice.
All right, next.
Yeah.
Defense. 9 Pro Bowls. Seahawks.
Bobby Wagner?
Bobby Wagner?
Correct, John. Bobby Wagner.
Come on.
All right. Defense. 11 Pro Bowls. Tampa Bay.
Warren Sapp.
No.
Derek Brooks.
Correct, John. Derek Brooks.
Good shit. If it wasn't Sapp, it was Brooks.
All right.
John, fuck you, nigga.
7 Pro Bowls. Offensive player. Team formerly known as the Redskins.
Trent Williams?
Correct, John. Trent Williams. Defensive player. 12 Pro Bowls. Baltimore.
Oh, Ray
Lewis.
Ray Lewis.
You gave that to Drew? That's crazy.
I'm not gonna lie.
He questioned it. He said Ray Lewis?
I could have definitely got that.
Say that as a question.
Both of y'all said it. Both of y'all said it mad slow. First off, it was a pause. Baltimore ain't been around that long. Y'all pause on Baltimore.
Yeah, that's the sick part. But
I did not pause. I said,
how many Ed Reed got? Because I'm pretty sure Ed Reed got.
Drew, you said,
nigga, I said like
Lewis.
And when Dev said it, there definitely was like a silence.
Yeah.
Then I heard y'all say what y'all said. I just stood there like, damn, out of all the ones I didn't get Ray Lewis. That's crazy.
Yeah, whatever.
Their ring of fire is 1 ring and shit.
Johnny got like fucking 15, so it doesn't matter.
Ray Lewis got.
No, I'm saying their ring of fire, because it's such an organization that hasn't been around. They really don't have a ring of fire. It's not that many players yet for the organization.
They got a ring. They've been around.
But how many Ed Reed got?
Let me see real quick.
He probably got a good portion of those.
Ed Reed has. So you got Jonathan Ogden with 11, Ed Reed with 9.
See? Yeah, I knew Ed Reed was going to be in the conversation.
You got Justin Tucker with 7. You got Marshall Yanda with 8. You got Terrell Suggs with 7. You got
the Steelers might be hard because the Steelers might have somebody from like the 50s and 60s.
All right.
Whenever
so John,
we get to the Steelers.
Yeah, they got a lot of guys.
John, get that one. Next, we got defense, 11 Pro Bowls, Buffalo.
11? Ryan Fitzpatrick. No.
Defense.
It was, you said defense?
Yep.
Matt Milano?
No.
They also had a really good guy.
They had one of those LT guys.
Yeah, they definitely did. I just can't remember his name.
Akil Spikes?
No. Before our era, early 90s.
Yeah. Yeah, that was that run.
Vince Malloy?
Because I love losing Super Bowls run. No.
Nigga look like nigga look like LT brother or some shit.
Fuck.
Y'all know him.
I know we do.
I know John and Ed know who he is. Linebacker.
Yeah, I know. Just don't know his fucking name. You got another hint?
His number's definitely in the 50s.
Anything?
His first name is one of the greatest martial artists ever.
Bruce Irvin.
No. Bruce.
Is Bruce out?
Yeah. It's gone.
Bruce
It's
Spears.
It's what it
No.
asks.
No. Yeah.
Bruce Stevens.
No.
Bruce Singletary.
No.
Bruce Snow. Bruce
Spicy.
Slay. Bruce.
No, you just fucking saying all these other last names is not helping.
Bruce Scooter.
He just said random shit.
Bruce.
Sly. Stallone.
Mm-mm.
Fuck. Bruce.
Bruce
I'm out.
Dane.
I'm out.
Bruce Daly.
Shout out Philly, yeah, still rep the city. Mirrors on the wall, we're back in Philly. I'm an icon, somebody you can waste your life on. But you should place your sight
I can't even
on.
hear what you're
Shout
playing.
out Kennedy,
Also,
turn the
also,
camera to life.
this part of the podcast is gonna have to get cut.
I still rap Philly. When they
We
turn
can't
the
play more than
light
1
on.
second.
Nah, we be out.
Carter.
5 seconds. No.
You said
Bruce.
Carter, bro. It's S.
Jaden's father.
Springsteen. Who? Bruce
What?
Smith?
Yes, Bruce Smith.
Yo,
Oh.
how I named the
How did I
one of the
sound like
most
Will
generic
Smith?
last names?
Yeah,
Smith.
yeah, that's what I said.
No Will
You said
Smith.
all these S's, but the most generic name you didn't say.
You know what's crazy? I said Smith when we did the Bears, and you said S. I said Smith in that one.
And with the point. All right. Bengals offense.
Oh, AJ Green?
Not a skill player.
It's
Not a
offensive
skill player.
lineman.
Offensive lineman.
That nigga with the Iggy shuffle. No, he was a running back.
That's running back.
Nah, it was a defensive tackle. Ickey
Fuck.
Woods was a tackle, or was on defense.
Clue.
This person played left tackle.
What position he played? I know he played.
Was it our era also?
No.
Oh, so I ain't definitely getting this.
90s.
No.
He's probably a mean looking
Yeah,
white
I'm
boy
out.
with a mullet and a funny looking goatee.
He has
I wasn't.
he has a Modelo commercial.
That's crazy.
Modelo commercial.
Mm-hmm.
So
You think I would fucking know that?
We all seen him. And y'all, everybody seen this commercial.
Yeah, I'm sure. Can we see his
played
face?
the fuck out of this. Okay.
I mean, we're not gonna know.
Play the
I
fuck
see the
out of this
guy.
commercial.
I see the guy. I don't know. Do you think I know his name? Modelo? Oh, hold on. Yeah, I know the guy. That's the guy. But I don't know who that is. No clue who that is.
And he got a real popular
Does it
commercial.
say his name underneath?
Because him and some other football players was in it. They had a Canelo one. They had another one for another one. They had a bunch of Spanish athletes.
You could say everything you want. Antonio Banderas. Ricardo Montalban.
Anthony Munoz.
That's his real name?
Yeah.
So I got points for saying Banderas?
Hell no.
Nah, that's an actor.
But Canelo had one fucking what's the tight end from the Chiefs? Tony Gonzalez.
Tony Gonzalez.
One. All of them
Tony
had
Gonzalez.
One. All right.
Yeah.
Offense, 10 Pro Bowls, not a skill player. Browns.
Oh, Joe Thomas.
Correct. I'm about to say the only fucking guy from the Browns.
Yeah. It's easily Joe Thomas.
All right. We going defense. 8 Pro Bowls. Denver.
Von Miller?
No.
Champ Bailey?
Correct, John. Champ.
Champ Bailey. Yeah, I hate this game.
All right. 7 Pro Bowls. Offense, Texans.
Hot pants.
Andre Johnson.
Correct, Drew.
Yeah, good shit, Drew.
Yeah, well, it was one of the receivers. It was just the older one.
All right. Offense, 11 Pro Bowls. Colts.
Peyton Manning.
Correct.
So stupid. I've given up.
5 Pro Bowls. Offense, Jaguars.
Fred Taylor?
No.
Maurice Jones-Drew.
No.
I would say Maurice Jones-Drew too. I don't know nobody.
Byron Leftwich?
No.
Allen Robinson.
No.
He's a 90s quarterback?
I never said he was a quarterback.
Oh, damn.
You talking about Mark Brunell.
Yeah.
Our era? Mark Brunell. Our era?
He played with him, though.
Yeah, I remember who his receivers are tight end. Oh, Mercedes Lewis?
No.
Oh, fuck. I remember the tight end. This is,
Mark Brunell receivers.
yeah, I don't remember his receivers. Jaguars suck, bro. They were an expansion team. They were trash.
Bro, they had 2 good ass receivers.
Who was the other one? Name the other one.
McCardell. McCardell is the other one.
That doesn't help.
He was the
I thought
one.
that would help. I thought that would help.
Play for the Jaguars?
Huh?
He only played for the Jaguars?
I don't know. That's what he's known for.
Hmm.
The crazy thing is you dickheads know. Except for Drew.
Yeah, I know we do. How many he got?
5.
Yeah, that doesn't help. It's gonna make me mad. Is it gonna make us mad?
He probably ain't gonna make y'all mad because he
on the cover back in the day when we was kids.
Yep. It ain't gonna make y'all mad, but it's really the best receiver they've ever had.
Allen Robinson? Alan Hearns?
Fucking Allen Robinson.
Calvin Ridley.
All right. It's Jimmy Smith.
Yeah, I don't remember Jimmy Smith.
I remember
him.
Well, I definitely was gonna get that one.
All right, next. 11. Chiefs. I don't even
Tony Gonzalez.
No.
It's not Tony Gonzalez.
You said who, John?
Trent Green.
Oh, it's Trent Green.
No.
Not offense?
Not a skill position.
It's offense. The white boy offensive lineman.
Yeah, Alan Flanica.
Nope.
No, it's not.
No, I know he came from over there. He went to the Jets for a little bit.
He ain't white. He ain't white. He not white.
Fish.
No.
Fisher.
No.
Eric.
Oh, Eric Fisher. Yeah, that was a good guess, John. Good for you.
No, it's not. Not
Eric Fisher. Damn.
Was this our era? We out here guessing our era the whole time. I bet you it's not even our era, John.
Oh, if it's not here, then it's over.
He played until 2006. He retired in 2006. All his years in Kansas City.
So he played with Priest Holmes and
93.
Yeah, so if it's not Alan Flanica.
93 to 06.
So he was one of the because Priest Holmes had
it was, but like
they had a good offensive line.
Yeah.
So I could say Dante Hall, Trent Green, Priest Holmes.
Not a skill position.
He said
he on that line. He on that line. He with those guys, but
Larry Johnson probably played with him for a little bit too.
Yep. Definitely did.
Tony Gonzalez definitely played with him too. God damn.
Yep. Definitely. Priest, Law Lamb. They definitely played with him.
Well, I can get it.
All right. It's Will Shields.
Yeah, no, yeah. Now it rings a bell. Now it rings a bell.
All right, we're going 9 Pro Bowls. Offensive player, skill player. Raiders.
Tim Brown.
Correct, John.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
All right, we're going 12 Pro Bowls. Defensive player. Chargers.
Takeo Spikes.
No.
Junior Seau.
Correct, John.
It is Junior Seau. Why did I say Takeo Spikes? What the fuck is wrong with me? So you said 12.
All right, we got
CTE. RIP.
9 Pro Bowls. Offensive player, Miami.
Reggie Bush? Or not Reggie. Oh my God.
Ricky
Ricky
Williams.
Williams.
No.
Chris
Not
Chambers.
either. Oh,
Dan Marino.
Damn, fucking Marino.
Yeah, that should have been the first name. I'm not gonna lie. Dan Marino should have been the first name.
I said Reggie Bush.
Like,
I meant to say
but
Ricky Williams the first time.
he did the running back, so
he said Reggie Bush.
Yeah, I meant to say
Reggie Bush
Ricky.
probably played
I
for
don't know
him.
why I get them. I guess Ricky
That
Reggie.
nigga might say Ronnie Brown and shit.
Yeah, Ricky Reggie. I don't know.
Wildcat days.
Yeah, those some good times, man. Wildcat, Ricky and Ronnie.
Yeah.
It used to be
Crazy,
lit.
Nobody ever really ran crazy with that offense ever since.
Because you had that
Yeah.
special bunch to do that. And then you might get killed doing a Wildcat now. But 14 Pro Bowls, offensive player, Patriots.
Tom Brady.
Correct.
Tom Brady.
John with the point. All right. 7 Pro Bowls.
Uh-huh.
Offensive player, not a skill position. The Jets.
Nick Mangold.
That's correct, Ed. I knew you would know that. That's everybody knows.
I mean, it was. I mean, come on.
All right. Not our era, but a legend we all know. 10 Pro Bowls. Defense, the Steelers.
James Harrison.
Not our
Oh,
era.
not our era.
Iron Curtain, right?
Yeah, Mean Joe Green.
Drew.
Yeah. I guess it Drew.
The Dean of Mean.
He said not our era, and I still said, you know why? Because that nigga is not from our era. That nigga is from the prehistoric era. nigga came out the ocean.
Look, I had to let
with
y'all
them chains
know.
on his neck.
Because I had to let y'all know because that nigga is definitely not in our era. All right. Today, this man is 63 years old.
God damn.
14 Pro Bowls.
Happy birthday.
Offense, the Titans. Not a skill position.
Oof. Titans. Did he play in our era at all or no?
He played from 83 to 2001.
Oh damn. That's a long damn. That's a long ass time.
Left guard.
Yeah, that doesn't Taylor Lewan. Nah, that wasn't him.
No.
Shout out
14.
busting with the boys.
They nigga had 14 Pro Bowls and nigga played from 83 to 2001.
That's crazy.
Almost 20 years in the NFL.
Chad
as a left tackle of all positions.
Got a random name, Chad Whitmore.
Okay, so
you just mixed Chad Pennington and Jason Whitmore.
Similar to the hint I gave earlier with the first name. Karate.
Rocky Balboa.
Karate. First name is Karate. Last name
Keaton.
What?
Daniel Keaton.
Daniel Keaton. Last name. He shares the same last name of a legendary Packers linebacker.
Jackie Matthews.
Close, not Jackie.
Close.
Though. Karate.
Daniel Matthews.
Karate.
Scott Matthews. Scotty Karate.
First name. Karate.
Oh, are they related?
No, they're not.
They're not? I was trying to think of what Clay's dad's name was.
Okay, so first name,
Scott
legendary.
Matthews.
First name, legendary karate person. Last name,
Bruce Matthews.
correct. Bruce Matthews.
Yeah. Woo.
Bruce Matthews.
I'm getting all the old heads. See, y'all don't know your history.
They don't know shit. Yeah, they ain't really true to this.
I got a
All
couple
right.
of old heads.
John, you won the game.
Michael Singletary was a fucking sick pull for me.
I don't know
That
how-
was a good one.
I only remember because he's the Niners coach. Come on, bro.
Yeah, that's a fact.
My guy.
John wins the Pro Bowlers. And
Yeah,
that
wow, what a
is-
shock.
That is our game. That's our episode. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for listening. Season 5, episode 34. Fatal 4-Way. Drew, John, our host, Eddie Horchata. My mama called me Devin, so you can call me Devin. We are everywhere except for title. Drew, thank you for holding it down with that title earlier.
He did.
On the last episode. Brought to you by Coach Capsule. Sponsored by Don's LLC.
That's the way it's supposed to be.
Thank you.
He had it backwards, but it's all
He had
good.
it backwards, but
We corrected it.
said
We helped him.
I do the same shit every time.
Yeah, we
But
helped him. It's all
You
good.
said it. So thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for listening. We everywhere except for title. My mama call me Devin, so you can call me Devin. But like always,
We out.
Love, you claim me the illest. You don't believe in yourself if you get it. You gotta put yourself up in position. Ice game on thin ice. And my ice game's been in the kitchen. How can you tell me to pick a religion? I'm 24 and I'm broke as a bitch. But I'm a millionaire rich in the spirit. Yeah. Hoping you get my plight. 24 hours in a day. Goofy ass niggas might die by night. Stand clear. Hands in the air, I know my rights. This for the people who say you ain't scared. Nigga, you ain't think about this shit twice. It ain't about you, it ain't about you. This is your family, this is your fool. It's what you do. Feel like I cannot blame you, cause you hate the truth. If you my brother, please just think about what you gon' do. Yeah. You here today, but what if not tomorrow? This life is something precious. Would you even cherish the hardest losses? They fill with sorrow. I know you come with cargo, but I could trade you for some of mine. There's no embargo. You know half of the world is slime, boy, just never follow. I could never think the same no more. Another plateau. The water warm, I got a ring of water like an atoll. They thinking wicked politicians can't notice us at all. And if you got them eyes on you, make sure you gon' handle yours. This word ain't pure, homie, watch your back too. I genuflect and pay respect, cause it could end like that, fool. In retrospect, I could've went another path that's not cool. I'm not reverting, I'm just elevating. Taking pieces from my past and make it better, greater. Make sure you make the right decision, can I change it later? If you ain't learning from that shit, you ain't gon' make a ranger. It's cutting deep like situations that will fill with anger. Every day is like a flame that burn you the same. In my belly with a beast, a dog in the brain. There's barely rubber on my tires, I'm scared in the lane. Jerellz. Energy.